Barnaby Jones. Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather. With guest stars Lois Nettleton, Richard O'Brien, Rennie Jarrett. Special guest star Ed Flanders. Tonight's episode, Death on Deposit.
By the end of the week, it'll all be in the computer, Miss Blaseford. Deposits, withdrawals, loans, interest, all of it.
You did a very good job, Bert.
And next week, I'm going to put the special investment accounts and the estates into the computer.
Oh, no, you won't.
Well, the computer can't tell us the whole truth unless we tell it the whole truth.
My father handled those accounts personally, and so do I.
Mr. Sturmer's waiting in your office, Miss Blaseford.
Oh, thank you, dear.
When are you coming by tonight?
I can't tonight, Gail. I've got to run a few checks on the machine.
Bert, I hardly ever see you anymore. We're supposed to be engaged, remember?
Yeah.
Good morning, Al. How can I help you?
Well, I'll get right to the point. It's about my investment account.
$522,448.36.
Right to the penny. You know, I don't know how you keep so many numbers in your head.
Numbers are my business. It's like cattle were yours. There are a lot of things about cattle I'll never understand.
Well, I'll take a weight off your mind. I'm afraid I'm going to be moving my account.
Oh, shush, now you'll do no such thing. What's the trouble?
There's no trouble, Ellen. Not with you or the bank. It's just that I'm going to move into a retirement village closer to Los Angeles.
Well, your money will be perfectly safe here. Has been for 40 years.
I know that, Ellen.
It's been here so long, I almost feel as though it's mine. You can always bank by mail, you know.
I think I'd rather have it somewhere closer by.
You know, Papa would turn over in his grave if he knew about this.
I made up my mind, Ellen. I'm sorry.
All right. I'll have the papers drawn up and a check made out, but I won't promise not to try to talk you out of it.
I'll also want to sell off what's left of the ranch. You know. Can you handle that transaction for me?
Certainly.
Good.
And I'll venture a guess you won't get that kind of service at an old big city bank.
Hi, Bert. How's the allergy?
Starting to get those headaches again.
I'll mix you up a little something when I get back to the store. Huh?
I'd appreciate it, Doc.
I'll drop by this afternoon.
Don't frown, love. We'll give you lines.
Al Sturmer is withdrawing his money.
All of it?
He's closing his account. There's some papers he has to sign. I thought maybe we could drive out this afternoon.
Well, Al probably needs a refill on that prescription for his arthritis. Maybe I better mix him up a little something before we go, huh?
You do that, darling. I'll pick you up later.
Okay.
Hello, Doc. Ellen?
Good afternoon. I brought the papers for you to sign.
Say, that sure was fast.
Just part of the service. Now, here's the receipt for the check, withdrawal form, limited power of attorney. That's for the sale of the property. You have to fill out a form for everything these days.
Yeah.
Just sign wherever it says signature. Oh, Al, I wish you wouldn't do this. Sure you don't want to reconsider?
Nope. I've just got a feeling I should make a change, Ellen.
Oh, by the way, Al, as long as I was coming out, I thought I'd bring you a refill for that prescription. Those other pills probably lost their potency by now.
Thank you, Doc, but you know, I've given up taking those pills over a year ago. Weren't doing me any good, and you know, when a man gets to be 70, he gets used to just about anything, and well, I guess I'm just getting used to having arthritis.
Take the body out of the pen. We'll put him in with Toby.
It's not so much what I know, Mr. Jones. It's what I feel. They're little things, but they bother me.
What little things, Mr. Sturmer?
The way he died, for one thing. You see, Mr. Jones, my grandfather was a cattle breeder. And when he got older, he sold all of his stock, except his favorite, an old bull named Toby.
That's the one that's mentioned in the coroner's accident summary?
Yes. Now, Mr. Jones, you see, that bull got uglier and meaner by the minute. But no one knew that better than my grandfather did. And he would not have gone into that corral. He had too much respect for Toby to do a thing like that.
Why'd you sit down, Mr. Sturmer? Did you tell us at the police?
The sheriff looked into it, but I think he was persuaded by the fact that my grandfather had gotten old. Now, I submit to you, Mr. Jones, just because a man gets old does not mean he gets stupid.
And you are telling me this, knowing full well that I will agree.
And then there's the boots. He always kept an old pair of boots on the porch. And he never went into the barnyard without first putting on the boots. Never.
And he wasn't wearing them when they found him?
He was wearing his best Sunday shoes.
All right, Mr. Sturmer, I'll look into it.
In there you'll find a retainer, the keys to the house, a letter to his bank, and a letter to the sheriff in Culverton. Good luck, Mr. Jones.
Thank you.
Morning, Sheriff. You got business here, Mr.
Jones. Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator. How'd you know I was here?
Miss Minnie saw you pull in. She called Pauline. Pauline called my wife, and here I am.
That's better than a burglar alarm.
I don't know what you expect to find here, Mr. Jones.
Neither do I.
I couldn't find anything to warrant any further investigation. I've been holding Al Sturmer's personal effects for his grandson. If Ralph can trust you, I guess I can. Sign here. There's $47.27 in there.
right. See to it that Ralph gets it. Oh, here's some mail. Mr. Sturmer's must have arrived the day he died. I found it over there on the table.
Never even got a chance to open all of it.
You have these in his pocket?
No, he must have been wearing them. We found them over in the corral. Why?
They're reading glasses. Why would a man wearing reading glasses wander into a corral where there was a wild bull? Sure would like to see the coroner.
Dr. Evans is over in Fairmont, his niece's wedding. You're thinking that it wasn't an accident?
All right, at this point, I'm thinking it might have been anything, including murder.
Man, it'd sure need a darn good reason.
Did Mr. Sturmer have any money?
You just might have found yourself a good reason.
Oh, thanks, Gail.
You're welcome.
Whatever you want to know should be in here, Mr. Jones.
Some of the things I want to know can't be reduced to figures.
Alfred was a very old and dear friend. Oh, here it is. His balance was a little over $800. That, of course, will go to his grandson.
$800? Is that all?
If there's any question, his grandson is welcome to an audit anytime he likes.
No, I'm just surprised, that's all.
Would you put these back in the vault, Gail?
Sure.
Thank you.
I understand Mr. Sturmer was in here the morning of his accident.
He was moving to a retirement community, the Golden Age Village. Matter of fact, one of his canceled checks was made out to them.
Gail.
Those are Miss Blazeford's special investment accounts. Shh. I don't think you should do that.
She can keep the books and the accounts. All I want is an accurate input for the machine.
She's really gonna be mad.
Just wait. She sees how easy and simple this will make her work. She'll love it. Probably even give me a raise.
The shuffleboard is down there by the jetty. Are you the shuffleboard type?
Well, not so you could notice
Well,
it.
there are the tennis courts and badminton, and of course, sailing.
Yeah, that's very nice, but...
Oh, we have everything here, from barbecues to ballroom dancing. And if you don't dance, we even have classes to teach you.
Well, I can manage a few steps.
Oh, well, if that doesn't interest you, we have bridge clubs and chess clubs and backgammon clubs, camera clubs, but best of all, friends. We're just one big happy family. Are you married, Mr. Jones?
No, I'm a widower.
Oh, well, a handsome man like you will find a great deal here to occupy your time.
Miss Porter, what I came out here for was some information.
About Mr. Alfred Sturmer, hmm? I'll bet you thought I forgot. Oh, I was very sorry to hear about his death.
I understand he bought a condominium here.
That's right. One of our evergreen models. He was to have moved in this coming Thursday.
What would his payments be?
Well, he paid $8,000 down, and the rest, $72,000, was due the day he moved in. I made the sale, handled the papers myself.
Is that the way it's usually done?
No, that's why I remembered. He insisted he didn't want to owe anybody anything. In our credit check, our local banker said that Mr. Sturmer planned to deposit close to $500,000.
Well, did you know that he had only a little over $800 in his bank account?
Oh, that's funny. From the way he talked, well, age does funny things to a man. Some men.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Porter.
We'll be seeing you soon, I hope, Mr. Jones.
I'll put those back in the vault.
Why are they out here?
I'm sorry, Miss Blazeford. Bert was putting the accounts into the computer.
After I distinctly told him... Gail, that young man of yours is not to be trusted. Where is he?
I don't know. He had to go on an errand. I'll put these back.
Hello, love. Time for lunch already?
Bert has put the information from my private ledgers into the computer
I thought you told him not to.
in no uncertain terms.
Well, Bert always was kind of headstrong, like his daddy, old Tommy Munson. Remember him?
Doc, it's just a matter of somebody pushing the right buttons, and it's all there on a computer readout.
Don't go working yourself into a tizzy. The important thing is you found out. We'll take care of it. And I figure it's time you and I took a little vacation.
I can't, Doc. Not with things the way they are.
We'll go to Europe, get married by a quaint little French priest in a quaint little French church.
Soon, Doc. We'll do it soon. But for right now, what about Bert?
Yeah, well, Bert's been working too hard lately. He's been having headaches, he told me. I'll fix him up a little something that'll settle his nerves. Calm him down. No more headaches. No more worries for you, love.
They close at noon on Saturdays.
Hey, having any luck?
Well, I got no answers yet, but a lot of interesting questions.
Well, would you like to try some of them out on me?
You seem to think that Al Sturmer had a lot of money, but all he had was $800 in the bank.
Now, who told you that?
Ellen Blazeford?
Well, it's the absolute truth, then. Anybody in town will tell you if Ellen says so, you can stake your life on it.
Where would I find Ellen Blazeford after banking hours?
She lives in that big ranch house out on Mill Road. You pass by it on your way in from Sturmer's place. That's Bert Munson. He might be able to help you. Hey, Bert, you got a minute?
Mr. Jones here needs some information on Al Sturmer's account.
Oh, Miss Blazeford handled his account personally, but she's gone down to Los Angeles on business. Be back late tonight.
Just want to ask a few questions.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, so do I. But I've got an important date to meet Gail. Tomorrow's Sunday. If you'll meet me here at the bank about 8, we'll put all our questions to the computer.
Good. Oh, Sheriff, did the coroner ever get back?
Dr. Evans. As a matter of fact, I'm going to drop by there tonight for a game of checkers. Why don't you join us?
Sure.
You know, the way you play checkers, you should have been a second-story man instead of a county sheriff.
How about you, Barnaby?
No, thank you. I don't think I could concentrate after reading this. Dr. Evans, I find a couple of disturbing things in your original notes that do not appear in the accident summary.
Disturbing? How?
Well, your description of the blow that was the cause of death, blunt depressed posterior skull fracture 7 centimeters in diameter. That doesn't sound exactly like the type of injury that would have been inflicted by a rampaging bull.
Oh, Mr. Jones, in an accident like this, it's difficult to determine exactly which injury was the true cause of death.
And according to your report, the scalp area in the vicinity of the wound was impregnated by a white powder. Did you analyze the powder?
Didn't have to. It was quicklime. There was a whole barrel of it up around the side of the house. I don't have to tell you, there's 100 uses for it around a country place.
That's true, Doctor. But never around a corral, unless you want a dead animal.
I wish you didn't have to go home tonight.
Starting October 15th, I don't.
I love you.
Hey, Bert.
Hey, hi, Doc.
Hey, get in, will you? Ellen wants to talk to you. She's been going over her accounts. Said she found something that she wants you to take care of before business Monday.
Oh, good. I wanted to talk to her, too.
Oh, I brought you something for your allergy.
Oh.
Better take 2 now, huh?
All right.
Got some lemonade in this thermos.
Thanks. Where is she?
Just relax, son. We'll be there before you know it.
Dizzy.
Yeah, I should have warned you. There's antihistamine in those pills. Might make you a little sleepy. Come on, get some air, huh? It'll pass, really. Don't worry about it.
Miss Blazeford, what are we doing here?
It's a surprise, Bert. A wedding present. This piece of land. I remember you saying that you liked it.
How did you know about the wedding?
No secrets in a small town. By the way, that darling girl of yours told me how you plan to surprise me. Put all my special investment accounts into that computer of yours.
You're not angry?
Of course not, silly. Provided it's as efficient as you say it is.
Oh, it's all there. It's all on one reel of tape. Doc, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Which reel of tape is it, Bert?
Doc.
How is it coded?
Doc.
How do I find that reel of tape, Bert?
Bert!
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Jones. This is Fred Tucker, our pharmacist. This is Barnaby Jones, a private investigator.
How do you do?
Hi.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'd like to have a little closer look at Al Sturmer's account.
Well, this is Sunday, and I keep all the records of the bank.
Yeah, I was supposed to meet Bert Munson over there this morning, but he didn't show up. I tried his place, but he wasn't there.
Yeah, well, Bert's getting married in a couple of weeks. Likely he's got places to go, things to do, huh?
Yes, I wouldn't doubt that. From everything I've been able to find, indication is that Mr. Sturmer thought he had a lot of money in your bank.
Well, you saw the balance, $800. What are you looking for, Mr. Jones?
A motive for murder.
Who would have murdered poor Alfred?
Well, maybe when I find out why, I might also find out who. You see, people are still killing other people for the same reasons: love, hate, jealousy, money.
Murder? Well, my goodness, that certainly would be a first for Culverton. Well, in any case, I'll be more than happy to help you. Why don't I meet you at the bank in 1 hour?
I'd appreciate that. Nice to meet you, Mr. Tucker.
You too.
goodness. He's one loose end I'm afraid is going to give us a bit of trouble.
Don't you worry, love. Mr. Jones gives us any trouble, I can whip up just the cure for you.
You're too good to me, Doc. You're just too good to me.
Hi, Sheriff.
Good morning, Gail. How are you?
Sheriff, I can't find Bert. Have you seen him?
Well, not this morning.
Well, I stopped by his apartment. He hasn't been home all night. His bed hasn't been slept in.
Well, we better start looking for him. Come on. Get in.
Mr. Jones, these records cover every transaction between Al Sturmer and the bank for the last 10 years. Do you need to go any further back from that?
He made some rather heavy withdrawals over the last 4 years.
And some sizable deposits. Mr. Sturmer was a very successful man.
Big withdrawal. There's one for $151,000, $73,000. Altogether, they come to well over $500,000. I wonder what he did with all that money.
Well, you never could tell what Alfred was up to. Could be he buried it someplace.
You mind if I borrow these for a few days?
I certainly do. They are the property of the bank.
Well, I wonder if I could have copies. I saw a machine over there.
Of course.
Oh, could I make a collect call on your phone, please?
Go right ahead.
Thank you.
Barnaby Jones' office, may I help you? Barnaby, how'd you know I'd be here?
Well, I knew you had a hair appointment on Saturday, so you would never have finished the quarterly reports and would have had to come in today to finish up before I got there on Monday.
All right, now that I'm properly dazzled by your fancy footwork, what do you want?
Well, this being your day off, I figured you might want to drive up here and give me a hand.
Oh, you did you? All right. Give me a half an hour to finish up here and an hour to drive up there, all right?
Fine, I'll see you then.
I don't mean to rush you, Mr. Jones, but if that's all you need.
That's all at the moment, thanks.
Bert, are you in there?
Excuse me.
Oh, Miss Blazeford, I've been looking for Bert, and when I saw that
He's
you
not
were
here, Gail. Good morning, Sheriff.
We looked all over town for him. He wasn't at home all night. Nobody's seen him.
Oh, well, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Maybe he just drove into Los Angeles for the day.
He wouldn't do that without telling me. We were supposed to talk to the minister at 10:30.
Well, he was supposed to meet me here at 8 this morning.
Well, it's a little early to call it a disappearance, but it's not like Bert. He'd have left word with somebody.
I agree. And when an officer of a bank disappears, people do conjure up all sorts of reasons.
What are you suggesting?
Nothing. Nothing at all. But I would like you to stay and run a few things through the computer for me. Just a precaution. I'm sure the sheriff will find Bert.
Al Sturmer was neat as apple pie.
Oh, place for everything and everything in its place.
Just one thing missing.
What's that?
$520,000.
Oh, maybe he wasn't as neat as you thought he was.
Maybe if you went through all those drawers and took out the papers, you might find it stuffed away in there somewhere.
$520,000 in there?
Or a note or receipt that indicated where it went.
Yes, sir.
Well, there's nothing wrong here. You see, I just have an overactive imagination. Oh, you must be tired. Why don't we finish this up tomorrow?
All right.
Oh, Gail, that tape Bert made from the investment account ledgers, where did he put it?
Well, it should be with the others.
Oh, would you give it to me, please?
I'll put it on the machine first thing in the morning.
No, I'd like to have it now, just for safekeeping.
But, Miss Blazeford, what could be safer than a bank vault?
Don't argue with me, Gail. Give me the tape.
Here you are.
Thanks. Would you lock up on your way out?
Sure.
Honey, don't worry about Bert. I'm sure he has a very good reason for not being here.
You get it?
Right here.
This is a brand new reel of tape. Box hasn't been opened yet.
Now I know why you didn't want Bert to put those accounts into the computer. You've been stealing from them.
Oh, my. Now look whose imagination is running away with them.
Well, Bert can prove what you did. Where is he? You know where he is, don't you?
Yes, poor Bert. He absconded. Stole $2 million of the bank's money and ran away.
That's a lie.
Easy, girl.
Of course, he'd never leave without planning for you to join him. Don't worry, love. We'll help. Take her to the back door. I'll drive my car around.
Come on. Come on.
It's the sheriff. Put her in the vault. Oh, hello. What can I do for you, Sheriff?
Gail's still here?
No, she left about 20 minutes ago. You didn't find Bert, did you?
How'd you know?
Well, I've been going through the books, and I'll have to have a complete audit before I can know how bad it is, but it doesn't look good.
Was it bad enough to put out an all-points bulletin to the Highway Patrol?
I'm afraid so.
Okay.
Oh, now, don't worry, love. We'll come back for her later.
Please. Let me out, somebody. Please.
Every withdrawal, every deposit is recorded right there in his ledger, except these, where he used a special bank withdrawal slip.
Well, they are legal. I've used them myself.
Doesn't it strike you as strange that he signed them all with the same pen?
Well, the same kind of pen. Banks buy those by the gross.
Did they all skip?
Cheap pens, maybe?
On the day that he died, Sturmer walked down to the mailbox, picked up the mail. And he walked back to the house, looking at the mail. And right about here, and somebody or something interrupted him.
You tell me how you know that.
Good. I found the mail right over there, partially open.
Oh, that would explain for him wearing his reading glasses.
Yeah, now the question is, what interrupted his attention to his mail? Eddie, would you write your name for me, please?
Sure.
Right there. Do it again. More.
Skips are almost exactly alike. Do you think that these slips were all signed here?
And what's more likely, all on the same day. That means that somebody had to fudge around with the dates on $500,000 worth of withdrawal.
I wonder how she got Mr. Sturmer to sign these blank withdrawal slips.
Maybe he thought he was signing something else. And don't forget, everybody trusts Miss Blaisford.
You know, we deserve a celebration. Everything's going along perfectly.
Oh, Doc. It's gonna be so grand. You were right, as usual. It's time to go. I think I'm just a little tired.
All work, no play, love.
Why didn't we get married years ago?
No, you know what they say. Marry in haste, repent at leisure. Looks like they're on their way down to the sheriff's office.
It's all right.
You know, I don't think that man is half dumb.
Hardly anyone is these days. Well, darling, the books are finished. Now we do something about Gail, and we're on our way.
We can't move her with Jones on the street and the sheriff in town.
Hello, Sheriff. This is Ellen Blaisford. I was wondering if you could come out here to my place. I have something I'd like to show you. Fine. Oh, and if you run into Mr. Jones, would you bring him along with you? He is? Well, that's very convenient. Yes, it concerns Arthur Sturmer's estate. I may have an answer for you. All right, I'll expect you. Bye.
You are a prize, sweetheart. You are a prize.
Have you prepared for Gail?
Now, what happens when they show up at your place and we're not there?
I'll take care of that. You let me know when they leave town.
Might as well take my car.
That's all right. We'll take this one.
You know where she lives?
Barnaby.
I've been there.
Barnaby.
You drive.
Barnaby, we were just...
That's the trouble working with relatives. They don't know how to take orders.
you gone, love?
Hello? This is Ellen Blazeford. May I speak to the sheriff? Oh, that's too bad. Well, if he calls in, would you tell him that I had to go and pick up some information? And if I'm not at the house when he arrives, tell him just to wait. I should be back in a little while. Thank you. All right, Doc? Let's put the icing on the cake.
Barnaby, can I ask you a question?
Sure, why not?
Well, we drove past her home on the way into town, and there was no one there.
We didn't see her car on the road on the way back, so what's your question?
Why are we going back?
We're not. You're going to turn around right up here.
Barnaby, why?
I think somebody wanted to see us out of town. They have. Now we're going to find out why.
Please let me out! Please! No! No, please don't! No, stop, please! No! Let me out of here! What are you doing to me?
We're going to take you to see Bert, dear girl. You do want to see Bert, don't you?
Where's Bert? What have you done to him?
Stop it! Yes, stop it. You're only making it harder on yourself.
No!
No reason for you to feel any more pain than Bert did.
You killed him! No!
There's a car right there.
Drop the gun, Doc.
All right.
It's all right, love. I told you we should have gone a long time ago. No, you wanted more, always more. I could have been content with a lot less. I always knew. Greed would be your downfall. Don't you agree, Mr. Jones?
I guess I belonged in there somewhere.
Mr. Jones, this isn't easy to say, but I want to thank you for finding something that I should have found myself.
Well, I wouldn't take it that way. Let's just say that it's easier for a stranger to suspect someone of murder than for you to suspect your own friends and neighbors.
Yeah, but I'm having a little trouble believing it. Poor Bert. Of course, Ellen is trying to blame it all on Doc.
How is he?
He'll recover. But he's as crazy as a bedbug. He keeps telling me when he's up and around he's going to fix me a little something for my bursitis.
Well, maybe he just has a forgiving nature.
Maybe. But I don't have bursitis.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Ross Martin, Scott Marlowe, special guest star Susan Oliver. Tonight's episode, Friends Till Death.
I was wondering when we'd ever get together again. So I'm so glad you called. I really am.
That was the one thing we swore we'd never do. Drift apart, remember?
Which reminds me, I came across this the other day. I was doing some serious house cleaning. Wait till you see this. That's something?
The 3 expatriates.
The nemesis of Pacific Western U. Independent to the end. Have you heard from Karen? Uh-uh. Oh, neither have I. Oh, she's probably jet-setting around the world someplace. End up engaged to a baron or an earl, I figure. Sue, I kind of get the idea that, you didn't call me to talk over old times. You want to tell me what the problem is?
You always did read me like a book. Betty, you still work for your father-in-law?
Yeah. Barnaby's right-hand girl.
Listen, you think he'd have time to talk to me? I can't go to the police, and that's why I thought of Barnaby. Could you call him, please, now?
Sure.
Thank you, Betty.
I'll be right back. Oh, Barnaby, I'm glad I caught you in.
Where's the package?
Stay away from me! Let me see it!
Thank you, Lieutenant. Well, I'm not sure. But if we do go out, I'll leave a number. Thank you. The authorities have decided that Susan's death was suicide.
How can they be so certain? Did they find a note?
No, not yet. They haven't even found her purse. They think that some ghoul in the crowd must have picked it up right after she fell.
Susan did not commit suicide. Self-destruction was not in her.
Betty, it's in all of us a little bit, to a certain degree. He said she was upset in the restaurant.
Yes, at first, but when she thought you were going to help her, well, it was as though I'd pulled her from an undertow.
And why did she revert to suicide when you left her? Is that your question?
Yeah.
Well, I can't answer that without knowing what kind of trouble she was in.
She would never have let go that quickly. She was a fighter from the first day I met her. The 3 expatriates.
The what?
That was one of the last things we talked about. It's what we called ourselves in college. I met Susan when we were freshmen. She couldn't make a sorority, and we went into a dorm together, and then a third girl joined us, Karen Macklin.
So you became the 3 expatriates?
Yeah. I am suddenly becoming very tired. But I wanted to ask you something about a new client.
Yeah. Later. I'll take you home.
Barnaby, now listen. This new client, can't wait. It's, me. I want you to look into Susan's death.
We'll talk after you've had some sleep.
Now, please.
Betty, I can understand how personal Susan's death is to you.
It's personal to both of us, Barnaby. Barnaby, please. Her last act was to ask for your help. Now I'm asking. Please, will you look into her death?
You really need an answer.
No. Karen.
I just flew in from Hong Kong last night, and then I read about Susan.
I was with her when she died.
Oh. Three of us fighting the world. I know it's hard, Betty, but why don't we try to think about the happy days?
I don't know if happy's the right word for it. Remember that time we got the silent treatment?
Oh. And the time they threatened to boycott any fellas that dated us? That really nearly ended our dazzling careers as femme fatales. Femmes fatales. But we endured.
That we did.
Graduation. And you got married. And Susan went to work at the clinic, and well...
I wish you'd contacted me. I didn't expect an invitation to Biarritz or anything like that, but
a postcard wouldn't have hurt, huh? Yeah, I guess I became a snob.
I'm just sorry that it was Susan's death that reunited us.
You know, I want to help with the arrangements for Susan's funeral. I know you haven't had time to do anything about it, but...
Thank you. I haven't been able to think much past yesterday in the restaurant.
Did Susan say anything about the kind of trouble she was in?
No, nothing. It's just that she couldn't go to the police.
Oh, hey, I've got to leave. I've got a long way to my hotel.
I wish you'd reconsider and stay here.
I'd love to, except that we just stay and talk all day, and you need some rest after all you've been through.
Hello? Oh, yes, pardon me. When?
I'm not sure, but somebody gave this place a going over.
Well, any idea who?
No, nobody saw anybody go in or out. Did Susan give you anything at the restaurant, or did she mention anything somebody might be looking for?
No. Not that I can recall.
I'd like to go over your meeting with her again. Can you meet me at the office?
Sure, I'm on my way. That was my father-in-law. There's been a new lead in Susan's death. Her apartment's been ransacked.
You mean robbed?
No. Barnaby thinks someone was searching for something.
I don't understand.
Well, he may have a clue. I don't know. We're going to talk about it anyway. Say, listen. Why don't you stay until I get back? Of course, I don't know how long I'm going to be.
I'll call you later, huh? Find it?
Do I look like I did? All right, what did you learn?
Well, Betty doesn't know anything about the package, but her father-in-law saw Susan's apartment just after you got through with it. He knows somebody is after something.
But does he know who or what?
No, I don't think so, not yet.
You know, we wouldn't be in this fix if you waited for me at the Hong Kong airport. If you waited for me just a little longer.
How could I wait when I saw the police pick you up? I thought the whole setup had been blown. My only thought was to get on that plane.
But the police didn't even know about you.
How did I know what you'd tell them?
Well, I wasn't about to confess that you were smuggling $1 million worth of heroin out of the country for me.
All right, I panicked. Anyway, I got the stuff through American Customs.
Yeah. And gave it to your girlfriend.
Well, what else could I do? You could have broken under interrogation, and Hong Kong could have contacted the Los Angeles police, and they would have picked me up.
Okay. Look, we are over the time limit on this delivery. And we have got to find the lead on that package, and we have got to find it very fast. Now, it wasn't in her purse. There's no report it was on her body. I couldn't find it in her apartment.
She must have hid it somewhere else.
You're hedging one option, sweetheart. Your friend Betty. I don't know, maybe something happened between her and Susan before I got there at the restaurant.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, we need information. I want you to move in with her.
Oh, Vince, I don't want Betty involved in this, too. Please.
Sweetheart, we'll do what's necessary. I mean, if it's her life or ours. Come on, baby, there's no contest.
No, like I told him. I found it in a trash can on 6th Street. Hey, I wasn't anywhere near where that woman fell.
You sure this purse was empty when you tried to peddle it?
Dry as a bone. I'll stake my reputation on it.
I believe him. According to Betty, Susan Taylor had some currency in his bag. If he'd have found the money, we'd have probably found him stretched out in some drunk tank or alley by now.
That's pure logic.
You cut this lining?
No, sir, that's the condition I found it in.
All right, you can let him go.
Mitsuko's, Hong Kong. You mind if I borrow this?
Go ahead.
Check on their progress and call me by this afternoon. With some results this time, please.
I can't push too hard. That is not stupid.
Find a way. Hey. I love you.
Oh, honey. Couldn't we just go away and find a quiet spot and forget all this?
Our friends won't let us forget. Take care.
How are you, Vincent?
Hey, I can explain, Jerry.
No explanation's necessary, not to me anyway. It's just that Mr. Emery's worried.
Yeah, I can understand.
2 days, no word. Thinks you're avoiding him. What can I tell him?
Well, I was delayed. I lost sight of this girl I was using.
You mean the one that just drove out?
All right. We had a mix-up.
You mean you took your eyes off the ball?
Look, Jerry, just let me explain the whole...
No explanation's necessary. Just that in any ball game, you get only 3 strikes. You already got 2. You didn't show up at the meeting? Strike 1. We had to find you? Strike 2. Do you have the goods? Not, can you get them? Do you have them?
Hey, where are you going?
I've got to meet some friends.
Hey, wait a minute. Look. Give me a day's spread, huh? Ask Mr. Emery.
You sure you can get the stuff by tomorrow?
Absolutely. I give you my word.
All right, I'll do my best. I'm going out on a limb doing this, Vincent. Don't let me down.
Oh, Barnaby, I'd like you to meet Karen Macklin.
The 3rd expatriate.
Mr. Jones?
Karen, it's a pleasure.
Karen's going to stay with me during her visit.
Betty bribed me. Promised I wouldn't have to help with the housework.
I wouldn't count on it.
Oh.
How long are you going to be here, Karen?
Until I wear out my welcome.
Which will be a long time, because I'm going to insist. Is that Susan?
Did she ever mention having been to Hong Kong?
No. Oh. Well, she could have bought that locally, Barnaby. A lot of shops sell Hong Kong goods.
Never heard of a local shop named Mitsuko's. Maybe Karen could help us. I understand you just got in from Hong Kong.
Oh, well, I was just there one day. I'm not familiar with the shops.
Oh.
Well, whoever searched that purse certainly did a thorough job.
And whoever made it got careless. He didn't sew down this side of the label.
There's something behind it. Here. Could be an inspector's number, but why would they hide it behind the label?
And why on plastic? Of course, it could have been something that Susan slipped back there.
The number 733, do you think that means anything?
Maybe. But tape is meant to stick to something.
And that something got separated?
When, whatever it was pulled out of here. Betty, when you called me from the restaurant yesterday, did you leave anything on the table?
No. My purse?
You still have the same purse?
Yes. Here it is.
You take anything out of it since yesterday?
No, I didn't. There. That's everything.
Anything new in here?
No. I'll check. Wait a minute. My driver's license is expired. That's it. What now?
Well, I think I better do a little more checking on Susan, what she was up to the last few days.
Was there anything I can do to help?
No, you just have a good reunion with Karen.
Yeah?
Jones is narrowing down on the goods. He found something in the purse that I gave Susan.
What was it?
A plastic label with the number 733, but not what it belonged to. But I think Jones is going to find our package for us.
Oh, good. Let's just hope it's soon. Look, don't call me here anymore, Karen. I'm moving out.
What's wrong?
There's no time to explain. I'll be at the Elwood Apartments in Hollywood if you have to contact me. Goodbye.
Going somewhere, Vincent?
Something came up. I was going to call you.
Mr. Emery!
Thank you, Jerry. Oh, come, Calvin, please. You're ruining Mr. Talbot's clothes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Emery.
Beautiful leather. You have such exquisite taste, Vincent. So expensive.
I wasn't going to run out on you, Mr. Emery. I promise I wasn't.
Of course not. You wouldn't be that stupid. Shall we go inside, gentlemen? Looks as though Vincent has developed a chill.
I know we lost the heroin, but I'm going to get it back for you, I promise.
Ah, I see, Jerry. I told you we had nothing to worry about. There's no need for me to leave that party. I told you. Vincent's completely trustworthy.
See, there's this guy, Barnaby Jones. He's a private detective. He's got a good lead where the stuff is hidden.
A private detective? A friend of yours?
No. There's nothing to worry about. You see, what I did was I had Karen stay with his daughter-in-law. I figured with her in hand, hey, he'll lead us right to the stuff.
As a matter of fact, it's a very good plan. But in the face of how good a plan that is, it makes me wonder, where were you running tonight?
I needed time. I told Jerry tomorrow, and I got scared.
Fear is the enemy, dear boy. It puts lines in the face. Even a handsome face like yours. It also makes one do very foolish things, like drawing a gun on Jerry here. Jerry.
Yes, sir?
You think you might be able to put an end to poor Vincent's fear?
Hey, come on, man. Don't hurt me.
Oh, we're not going to hurt you. Jerry's going to kill you.
Oh, man, come on. Hey, you need me. You need me.
No. Your plan really is quite good. It should be very easy to locate Jones's daughter-in-law, in which case I would have no use for you at all. Jerry. Jerry, in the future you must learn to be more careful. You almost ruined a very expensive game.
Is it complete inventory?
That's it, Barnaby. No other effects on Susan Taylor's body or clothing. You wanted the autopsy report?
Says here, her right thumb and forefinger were smudged with a foreign substance.
Maybe she clawed at the building edge when she fell.
Doesn't seem logical. According to this, her fingernails were unbroken. You have a sample of the substance?
Let me check.
Any luck with that sample?
Here's a breakdown.
Red, yellow, black, iron oxide.
Triethanolamine stearate.
Of course. Carnauba wax, beeswax and shellac?
It all adds up.
To what? Furniture polish?
Eyelash polish. That box of mascara still in your purse?
Yes. Here you go. It's a key.
They seem to go together.
Yes. It's a key 733, but a key to what?
Jerry. How do you...
Karen, I don't believe you've met Mr. Emery.
Miss Macklin? My goodness. It looks like poor Vincent's exquisite taste extended all the way to his choice in lady friends, doesn't it?
What's happened? Where's Vincent?
Unfortunately, our poor friend Vincent is dead.
What?
Dead.
You killed him?
Yes, unfortunately. Young woman, I shouldn't waste any time crying over him. I'd worry instead about my own survival if I were you. Your young friend has placed you in a most precarious position.
Miss Emery, she's not here.
All right. Where's Mr. Jones?
But he doesn't have anything to do with this.
Miss Macklin. I shall caution you just one time. Your only value to me is as a means of access to Betty Jones and her father-in-law. Other than that, it's a pity. But you're worthless to me. Now, would you care to answer my question?
She is at his office. She should be back any time.
Karen, I've got some news. Barnaby found a key.
A key?
Found it in my mascara case. Susan must have put it there that day at lunch.
What kind of key?
The key man told Barnaby it could be to one of those frozen food lockers. He's checking it out now. Puzzles me, though, is why Susan was so secretive.
You said that she was in trouble.
Yes, but all this cloak and dagger stuff, I mean, what could she have had?
She had my property, Mrs. Jones.
Karen, who are these men?
Permit me, I'm Maxwell Emery. These are my associates, Jerry, Calvin. Say hello to the lady.
Karen, what's this about?
It's about a mistake, Mrs. Jones. $1 million mistake your friend here made.
It's about heroin, Betty. A friend and I smuggled a package of it into the country for him.
But Susan wouldn't have been involved in something like this.
Unfortunately, she was, as we all are. Then, if you'd be good enough to sit down. We can, all of us, wait until our detective friend, your father-in-law, puts an end to these complications.
Barnaby?
Yes, you did say he was on his way to pick up my package, did you not?
Well, if he does find it, you can be sure he'll not turn it over to you.
Then I'm afraid the future holds very little promise for either of you. I abhor harming anyone, I assure you, but man does what he has to do.
Yeah, Susan Taylor. That's the woman.
You say she came in here last week and rented this locker. Is she coming alone?
Well, if I remember, yeah. She didn't store very much. Say, what's this all about anyway?
Susan Taylor is dead. This may be the key to why she died.
Well, what's so special about ordinary rib roast?
Nothing. I was hoping for something a little less ordinary.
Excuse me.
Surely.
Yeah.
Answer the phone, my dear.
Hello?
Betty? Well, I've got it. It's white and it's powdery, but it sure isn't snow.
Barnaby,
That's excellent news, Mr. Jones. You've found my heroine, have you?
Who is this?
That's not important, is it? What's more to the point is that I have your daughter-in-law. Now, since you have something that belongs to me, it would seem to behoove us to effect some reasonable exchange, wouldn't you say?
Listen, if you have any idea of harming her...
Her personal safety is of utmost concern to me. Damaged goods would benefit neither one of us. I take it you haven't mentioned the heroine to anyone else?
No.
Good. Then just go to your office and wait there. I'll call you later with further instructions.
When you do, I'll want to talk to Betty.
As would any cautious man. And so you shall. But no police, or you'll never hear a voice again.
Jones.
Ah, Mr. Jones. Are you familiar with the North Valley Dam?
I know where it is.
Good. Shall we say 3 o'clock? Bring the package. And again, no police. Is that understood?
I'll be there. I want to speak to Betty.
Barnaby, don't walk into this. They've already killed two.
Betty, please do exactly what they tell you to.
That's excellent advice, Mr. Jones, for yourself as well. It's obvious you're a very intelligent man.
I'm smart enough to know that their lives aren't worth a plugged nickel the way things are. How about a trade? Me for them, and I'll lead you to the heroine.
Come now, Mr. Jones. I respect you. Don't disappoint me. We're both too mature to play games. I'll see you at the dam at 3 o'clock. I trust those bonds aren't too tight. Shouldn't be much longer now.
You'll let us go, won't you?
Of course. Once I have my property, there'll be no further need for you.
But you will need to leave the country.
Yes. There are some rather nice watering places that should be lovely at this time of year.
Not with 3 witnesses left behind. He has no intention of letting us live. It's a trap.
Very astute. But I'm afraid your comment about my dilemma succeeded only in distressing your friend here. You know, there are times when it's far better to keep one's mouth shut.
Karen, how in heaven's name did you get mixed up in all this anyway? I mean, you were the girl who had everything.
Sure. And I went along for quite a while on looks and friends, till one day we were gone. Then Vince came along.
Vince?
When I was here visiting Susan last year, I took her to a party. That's where I met him. He was so strong and so handsome. It made me feel 19 again. It wasn't until later I discovered how he got all his money. That's when he started using me to help him.
How did Susan get involved?
Well, Vincent and I were trying to get that heroin out of Hong Kong, and someone must have tipped the police. Anyway, they picked him up at the airport there, and I panicked. And when I reached L.A., I passed the package to Susan for safekeeping. Well, I told her not to look in the package.
Well, at least now I know why she called me. She couldn't turn you over to the police.
Well, gentlemen, shall we collect our things?
What's he doing?
I don't know.
We're late.
Took a little while to rig the dynamite.
I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage.
That was my intention. An old horse trader once taught me that it's a good idea to get a close look at the goods before anything changes hands. Your heroin's on the front seat. There's 5 sticks of dynamite underneath it. Anybody except me that tries to open that car, the whole thing will go up in the air like a load of kindling in a high wind.
Jerry, check that out.
It's here like he says. Got wires running to all the doors.
By George, you run a good bluff, Mr. Jones. I admire that. Open the door, Jerry.
Sir?
Open the door and get the stuff. Can't you see he's conning us?
Yes, sir.
Of course, if you're wrong, the heroin goes too. That leaves you with $1 million worth of dust.
Open the door, Jerry.
I'm sorry, Syke. I can't do it.
Calvin, you think you might have a little more courage than our friend Jerry here?
No. I don't think so.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Well, thank you. We've had more than enough dramatics for the afternoon. I take it you want the ladies freed first, is that it?
You take it right.
All right, Calvin, untie them. I don't think we have anything to fear from them. Now that we have Mr. Jones here. By George, that was your intent right from the start, wasn't it? I wager you play a marvelous game of chess.
Only checkers. Betty, you take Karen. You get out of here.
You think I'm leaving you here alone?
I know what I'm doing. As soon as you're over that rise, I'll give him the heroin. Now, don't worry. Go on.
Well, I must say it's just as well. It would have been a crime to have had to do away with two such beautiful women.
With your gentle instincts, it's too bad you're in this line of work.
Thank you. Realize, of course, I'll have to keep you in their stead. There's no other insurance you've left me.
I thought of that.
Very noble of you. It's a most unusual trait in a man as shrewd as you are. All right, what about my property?
Go on, take it.
What about the dynamite?
I can tell that you haven't done much poker playing.
Then you were bluffing.
Sometimes a man has to gamble with what he hasn't got.
My hat's off to you, sir. I must say it's a joy to deal with an equal. See, Jerry? I told you he was bluffing.
Sorry, sir.
Open the door.
I don't want to have to shoot a man so equal.
You're right. Oh, Barnaby. In the station wagon.
Let's just say I traded it on a prettier model.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Epson, also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Shirley Knight, Jane Elliott, Quinn Redeker, Joshua Bryant. Tonight's episode, Fantasy of Fear.
I hate storms when I'm alone.
Well, thanks a lot.
You know what I mean. I wish Vincent were home.
Oh, look, why don't we call it a game? Your heart's not in it. It's like taking candy from a baby. Oh, I'm sorry. You know me. I only open my mouth to change feet.
It's all right. I'm going to have to learn to live with thunderstorms, words that hurt.
Don't start to brood, Kay. Won't bring Sandy back, and we don't want you sent away again.
It'll take some time.
Time's up. We all gave you a year with those high-priced shrinks. Now it's time you rejoined the human race, my friend.
I'm trying, Anne.
Kay, you've got everything. You have enough money to carpet the ocean from here to Hawaii. You have a beautiful man who loves you. All right, you're a rotten backgammon player, but you're a wonderful neighbor, and those are very hard to come by. So shape up and stick around.
I'm still here.
Look, you want to spend the night at my house? I'm dying to know if I snore.
No, I'm going to call Vincent, say goodnight, and then I'm going to bed.
Okay. And I would offer to help you clean up, but you're the only person I know who can afford disposable Dresden.
Do you want a flashlight? It's so dark.
My dear, when you have walked home from as many blind dates as I have, night and dark are the safest places there are. Good night.
Good evening. Phoenix Graybriar.
Hello, this is Mrs. Vincent Lewiston calling from Los Angeles. Would you ring my husband's room, please?
Just a moment, please. I'm sorry, ma'am. We show no Vincent Lewiston registered.
Well, are you sure? It's Lewiston, Lewiston.
I'm sorry. I have no Lewiston show. Would you like to speak to the desk clerk?
No, that's all right. Thank you.
Hello? Mommy? Who's this?
Mommy, is that you, Mommy?
I'm afraid you have the wrong number.
I only had one dime left. Mommy said to call when I get out of the show. I don't have any more money.
Don't cry. Please, don't cry. Where are you?
The Colony Theater. Now I've got to walk home in the dark.
No, dear, don't do that. Just give me your number, and I'll call your mother for you. Hello? Did you hear... Hello?
A bear, you see. How long was it before you went back to the car?
Half an hour. Maybe longer. I'd remembered I'd left the lights on in the car, but the panda bear was gone.
Could the panda bear have been stored somewhere where neighborhood kids might have found it and dragged it out to play with it?
No. After my daughter was killed, while I was in the sanitarium, Vincent, my husband, got rid of all the toys. Everything. I asked him to.
And if it was there, it would have been put there, and if it was gone, it would have been taken away.
If I'm not hallucinating or imagining things, I really can't be sure. I feel like my sanity hangs on that thin little two-letter word, if.
This photographer you spoke of, Robert Justin Black.
He showed up at the house a few days before what would have been Sandy's 8th birthday.
You said he claimed you had made an appointment.
Yes, to take Sandy's birthday picture. I sent him away. I don't think I was very nice.
Then on the day that would have been her birthday, the delivery boy came and brought a blue bicycle?
Yes, just like the one Sandy was riding on the day that she was killed by that hit-and-run driver.
Oh, dear.
Have you told this to anyone?
No, I wanted to, but I was afraid.
Who are you afraid of?
Me, I guess. The doctor didn't want me to come home quite so soon. And poor Vincent has enough to worry about. The truth is, I just don't want to be sent away again.
Your husband was in Phoenix.
Yes. He's had to travel a lot in the last 4 years. Since my father died, he's managed the company. I guess I've been very selfish. I've made him suffer all of his grief over Sandy alone.
Did you remember about bringing the picture of yourself I asked you for?
Yes. Yes. My husband will be home. I should be there.
Oh, why don't you go? And just remember that you left all your troubles here.
I'll try. Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Betty, why don't you start checking into the appointment record of that photographer? I'll see what I can do about clearing up this bicycle business.
Do you think it really happened? I mean, the way she told it.
Well, I'm certain of one thing. She believes it did.
you doing here?
Please don't call the sheriff, ma'am. Don't call him again.
Then what are you doing here? You have no business here. Go away. All of you, please. Just go away.
Hey!
Hello. Vincent.
What's going on?
So glad you're back. Oh, it's those kids. I wish they'd find some other stretch of beach to find themselves on.
Honey, kids are going to be kids. If you're going to let them bother you, they're going to make a whole career out of it. How's everything else, all right?
Fine.
Good. Heard you had some rain last night.
I tried to call you at your hotel. They said you weren't registered.
Oh, how do you like that? Wonder how many other calls I missed. Some mix-up, I guess. Hey, I tell you what. I'll get changed and get out of my corporate tie, and we'll go for a walk on the beach. Where did this come from?
I don't know. Those kids, I guess.
Catch.
A bicycle just like this one.
Well, that's not what I said. I said this is the bike.
Yeah, I know you did. I just wanted to be sure you remembered exactly.
Oh, I remember exactly. I had to call all over town to get a blue one. It had to be blue, she said.
Why did she want a blue one?
Well, she said that her daughter, Sandy, had to have a blue one.
When I was a kid, color didn't mean anything, as long as it had two wheels.
What's this all about, anyway, Mr.
Jones, Barnaby Jones. Well, I think somebody's trying to play a practical joke on some friends of mine. I just want to be sure. Did this lady...
Mrs. Lewis. I got her address right here on the delivery slip. She said to deliver it and that her husband would pay us when we got there, COD.
That's not the way it worked out.
Some people. I mean, I sent Eddie with our truck way out to Culver City to get it, right? And then he made a special trip way out to Malibu. And when he gets there, she jumps all over him, accuses him of playing some kind of a sick joke on her, and demands that he return it. And there it sits.
Well, I think I can explain part of it. This lady ever been in the shop?
It's a practical joke, all right. And it's still on me. Yeah, that's her, Mrs. Lewiston. You say this lady's a friend of yours, mister? Well, you better see that she gets help. Because she's just plain crazy.
Honey, listen. On those kids, if they keep bugging you, just wave at them. Drives them crazy to think you're friendly. Bye, baby.
Let's see now. Did I or didn't I? Can't be too safe.
Dan? Dan, what are you doing here?
Morning. To send the boy Wonder off to play with your factory?
I asked you not to just walk in here like this.
I was just taking my morning constitutional and it ran out of gas. Always keep a light in the bar, coast to the coast.
I don't care how many other houses you walk into and out of around here, but I prefer you came here when you were invited. Now, why don't you take your Bloody Mary and go?
Married me, you wouldn't be left alone here all the time, like some piece of driftwood.
You know, not being married to you is a blessing that grows brighter with every year.
Now, come on, shoot. Go on.
You didn't used to talk like that. Not back in school. Summers out on Bar Harbor, necking on Scudic Point.
Oh, come on now, grow up. Stop reliving your childhood.
Our families expected us to get married. You let them down. Young Horatio Alger came in there and kidnapped you right out from under my nose.
Dan, if our friendship over the years means anything to you...
Friendship? I never found one other girl to take your place. Now look at me. Look what you did to me, Kay.
I'm sorry, Dan, but I'm not going to take the blame.
I'll settle for just a little warm understanding. For old time's sake.
Now, stop. Let's stop it. I said stop.
Oh, I'm sorry. I knocked, but the front door is a little far from the ringside.
Mr. Parker was just leaving.
Yes, yes, he was. Yes, indeed. You win round one. I want to thank you for your hostility. Have a good day, sir.
From the look of him, he won't be on his feet for round two.
Dan Parker, one of our resident bottle babies.
He does have his first feeding early, doesn't he?
Well, what's the verdict, Dr. Jones? I take it you've been looking into my symptoms?
I had Betty check with a photographer. His answering service does have a record that somebody called up to set up an appointment, but it doesn't show whether it was a man or a woman.
Meaning it could have been me.
Not necessarily. But the man in the bicycle shop's going to be difficult to convince. I showed him your picture, and he was certain that you were the one who ordered the bicycle.
That isn't possible. I don't believe this is happening.
Well, one layer doesn't make a cake. Let's wait till all the facts come in. I was hoping your husband would be here.
Not yet, please, Mr. Jones. I don't want him to know yet.
Well, I have to talk to him about the toys sometime. If you did not imagine all this, then someone may be trying to do you harm. Are you sure he was in Phoenix the night before last?
At this point, I'm not sure about anything, Mr. Jones. When I called the hotel that night, they said he wasn't registered.
And what does he say?
That there was some mix-up. That those things happened. Vincent wouldn't lie to me.
Well, when shadowy things are going on, I have to look in the shadows.
Vincent is my whole life, Mr. Jones. I trust him.
Cut. All right, set up this package shot. That was fine, Doreen. The point is, you see, we not only have to convince the ladies out there that they get a Bermuda tan in every bottle, but they get a body like that to boot.
I'm sorry to interrupt your work.
Oh, interrupt me at work, but never at play. What's on your mind?
I don't quite know how to ask this.
Try putting it in the form of a question.
And you're probably my oldest and my dearest friend.
Well, that's very flattering to me, but it doesn't speak very highly for you. Did you and Vincent have a row?
No, nothing like that.
Too bad. I was ready to take his side.
And I was away a long time.
Well, I guess when they put you in a room with no knob on your side of the door, it seems like a long time.
Long enough, maybe, for Vincent to get interested in someone else.
Vincent? I'll tell you what you're talking about. I'm a very close neighbor with two all-seeing eyes separated by a very nosy nose. And you want to know if I saw any fun and frolic going on at your house with strange females while you were in the shrink tank. Am I right?
You have such a warm, compassionate way of putting things, Anne.
Well, you don't need warmth or compassion. You need a good spanking.
Maybe.
Look, Kay. All men are dogs. But Vincent is strictly a one-woman dog, believe me. I tried to seduce him a couple of times myself, once with a chocolate layer cake, and the other time with my noodle casserole, and those are my two best shots. And all he talked about were you and business. And I think you had it over business at least 2-to-1.
Well, I just thought...
That's your problem. You imagine things.
Ready to go, Miss Danvers.
Oh, look, I've got to go before Miss Suntan fries herself underneath those lights.
Thanks, you're a treasure. You really are.
Oh, don't tell me. Tell Long John Silver in case he's still looking for treasure.
Thanks.
I said no. Now let me go.
Well, Mr. Parker, doesn't seem to be your day for girls.
Well, the day's young. I shall cast my net elsewhere. Sit down. Join me in a touch of social anesthetic.
Thank you, but the sea air is intoxicating enough for me.
Hemingway daiquiri. Rum over ice with just a breath of lime.
It's like they're cheating you on the lime.
An acute observation, Mr.
Jones, Barnaby Jones.
You here to chastise me for that innocent little sparring with Kay which you observed this morning?
No, just curious as to why you wanted to hurt Mrs. Lewiston.
Hurt? Dear Kay inflicted the unkindest cut of all 10 years ago when she married that shining tower of ambition.
Lewiston seemed well suited.
She has yet to reap the full grief of her folly.
I think Mrs. Lewiston has had her share of unhappiness.
One of these days, I'm gonna straighten up to new heights of respectability. She'll weep for the mistakes she made.
The sheriff might be interested in hearing your plans for self-improvement.
If you're making a point, don't just whittle away at it.
Mr. Parker, you have a record of 3 arrests for beating up on women.
Little misunderstandings. No charges were ever filed.
Maybe the ladies were paid for their bruises. That keeps it private, but nonetheless painful.
As you say, private. My private life is my own business.
Your private life seems to have been a history of getting your own way or hurting someone. My only concern is what punishment you feel Mrs. Lewiston deserves.
Look, Jones, I don't know whether you're a doctor or lawyer or what you are.
Friend.
Well, you're not on my list. So I must ask you to leave. This is a private table by invitation only.
Well, Mr. Parker, if Mrs. Lewiston is on your list, my advice is to take her off, because any further bruises to Mrs. Lewiston might result in repayment in kind.
What are you doing here?
Honey, what are you doing out here? I come home and the door's standing wide open. You're not in the house. What? Oh, good God. What happened?
I heard sounds and I went outside. When I got to the bluff, I saw him fall down onto the rocks.
Sheriff, really, she's in no shape for this.
No reason to trouble you any further right now. You know, Barnaby, I always figured that something like this might happen to Dan Parker.
You think he just walked off there in the dark?
Well, better walking than driving. Just lucky he didn't take 2 or 3 innocent people with him on the highway. Well, thank you both very much.
Miss Lewiston, that voice you heard, did it sound like the child's voice you heard on the telephone?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Honey, now look, I'm sure you thought you heard a voice. But listen, imagination plays funny tricks on all of us sometimes, you know.
I heard it. I know I heard it.
Well, look, the doctor gave you a sedative for a reason. Why don't you go on in now and try to get some sleep? This whole thing's gonna look a lot clearer to you after a good rest, okay?
Maybe I should. I'm very tired. Mr. Jones.
You go on, plop all those worries into a goose-down pillow. You know, I'm a fisherman, and sometimes a line that looks all snarled up will come free with just one little tug.
Now, Mr. Jones. I want you to tell me something. What are you fishing for here? Kay said she hired you. Some nonsense about a panda bear. And a phone call from a theater that's not even open. What is all that?
Well, it could be that somebody's trying to convince your wife she's losing her mind.
Ah, I see. No. You see, Sandy's death left some very deep scars on Kay. I mean, that woman walks around this house speechless for weeks. She was next to catatonic. And, you know, we thought and hoped that the time she spent in the sanitarium and healed the wounds, but, well, maybe not.
Mr. Lewiston, I understand your wife tried to call you in Phoenix the night of the big storm and didn't get you.
Yeah, I explained that whole thing to her. That was just, you know, a big mix-up down there is all.
No, it wasn't a mix-up. I investigated it personally. You checked out of the hotel at 7:30 that evening.
Listen to me. I don't want you ever to breathe a word of that to her.
Maybe you better explain.
I'll explain. It's very simple. See, Kay is deathly afraid of small private planes. Now, I promised her that I would never fly in one. Well, I had to be in Long Beach that next morning. I've got a friend with a small private plane, and he agreed to fly me, and I accepted, but I don't want her to know that. I spent the night in a motel down there in Long Beach. Next day, I transacted my business and came on back.
Well, maybe you can give me the call letters of the plane or identify the motel?
Mr. Jones, really, I've plowed through so many figures in there this last month. I mean, you know, I can barely remember my own phone number.
Mr. Lewiston, you realize that Long Beach is well within the range of anyone attempting to terrify your wife?
Are you accusing me?
If you're so firmly convinced that all these strange happenings are purely imaginary, then how can you get the feeling that anybody's accusing you of anything? Tell your wife I'll call her after she gets some rest.
Hey!
Get out of here.
Come on, Steve!
Hey, Buzz, you got a plan!
Oh, what do you know about that?
Yeah, Barnaby, there's nothing we didn't expect in the preliminary autopsy report. A long fall and a hard landing.
Blood alcohol content rather low. You couldn't really arrest a man for drunk driving with a count that low.
Well, drunk walking is something else, especially up there along that bluff where the footing's bad enough in daylight, let alone in the dark.
Distance from the path to the bluff is only a few feet. Might make a world of difference in whether Dan Parker died accidentally or on purpose.
Oh, you private investigators. You have a habit of trying to make something out of nothing.
That may be, but one thing I'm out of the habit of, though, is changing tires.
Oh?
Have you got anything on three young people, two fellas and a girl. One of the fellas sometimes wears a football jersey, short sleeve, number 66.
Oh. Young kid, about 17, straight blonde hair?
Yeah. Little rascal just let the air out of my tire. And the other two handled the wheels, the getaway van.
Well, Barnaby, if you want to sign a complaint, their folks will be over here before the ink is dry. Besides that, they'll bring a lawyer who makes more in 1 week than I make in an entire year.
Regular customers.
Well, we try to grin until they grow out of it. I sure wish they'd bring spanking back into popularity.
They have anything in their record that the state would consider more than a spanking offense?
Well, we hauled them in here a couple of months ago. Somebody complained about them having a marijuana party on the beach.
No sale?
No evidence. We gave them a talk about support your local sheriff and let them go. Funny thing, though. They kept accusing Mrs. Lewiston of turning him in.
She didn't say anything about that to me.
Well, it wasn't her at all. I told them that. They wouldn't believe me. The young girl, Angie, kept yelling, "That lady's been crazy ever since her kid was killed. They ought to put her away, not us."
Maybe Kay came home from the hospital too soon, Vincent.
Or not soon enough. I don't know what to think.
Kay, should you be up?
Hello, sweetie. How are you, better?
I feel a little dizzy.
Well, sit down. Here, take it.
No, I just realized I haven't had anything to eat since yesterday noon.
Oh, well, I'll rustle up something potluck, if I can find the pot.
No, I'll do it myself. I don't want to be waited on like I'm some sort of patient. I think there's some bread in the freezer. The sandwiches be all right?
Sure. Kay, what is it? Kay, what is it? Kay, sit down. What is it? What is it?
Kay, I'll call the doctor. She needs help.
Kay.
Let's have a little talk, Sonny. Hey, you run away this time, and I'm going to drive this thing right in the water and let the tide fill it up.
Okay. Okay, so I let the air out of your tire. So I plead temporary insanity.
You're getting pretty long-legged to be cute anymore, son. All I want to do is have a talk.
About what?
The Lewiston house. Cars seem to have a tendency to get flat tires up there. You been up to anything else up there?
We always hang out there. That's our territory.
What about 2 nights ago, the night it rained?
Hey, we know enough to stay out of the rain.
What about last night?
Oh, Angie dragged us off to some friend's house to make pizza. We missed the whole thing. That lush Parker taking his dive, I mean.
That's your territory. You must have had a good opportunity to see what went on up there when Mrs. Lewiston was in the hospital.
So the house has got two-way glass. So what are you getting at?
See anybody else up there while Mrs. Lewiston was away?
Only that woman.
What woman?
I don't know. I never really got a close look at her.
Did she spend a lot of time with Mr. Lewiston?
No, mostly she was up there when he wasn't even home. Used to see her walking around inside the house. Taking care of things for that crazy lady, I guess.
Or herself, maybe?
How is she, Doctor? Kay is suffering from severe shock, Vincent. What happened?
Well, I don't think I know. She slept for a while after that sedative that you gave her. Then she woke up, she was hungry, she went into the kitchen.
Did she say anything before? Was she rational?
Oh, yeah. What'd she say? She said, I think I've got a loaf of bread in the freezer, if you don't mind sandwiches.
Then when she came back out, she was, well, you saw.
Well, we won't know any more for 2 or 3 hours. She's sleeping now. I'll be in touch with you, Vincent.
Thank you, Dr. Mars. I've got a whole office full of people from Washington in about 25 minutes. I've got to get to a phone and cancel.
No need to do that. The doctor said it's going to be 2 or 3 hours. I'll call you if anything happens. Go on.
All right. Thank you, Annie.
Don't
Thank
worry.
you. No, if I can catch a cab, I'll just about make it. Another time, Mr. Jones, please.
Such a terrible strain on him. I don't know how he manages.
He mentioned calling a taxi. Did he ride here in the ambulance with Mrs. Lewiston?
Yeah. It's a good thing, too. I was so upset I could hardly drive myself. Poor Kay.
You've known her a long time.
Yeah. I used to be able to make her laugh. I guess that's all over now.
Barnaby, you know, when it's not your own home sweet home, I think it's called breaking and entering.
Are you getting too old for this kind of work, Betty?
I'm just offering a legal observation.
Well, keep observing. On a round trip from the patio to the kitchen, Mrs. Lewiston saw something that caused her to go into shock. I wonder if it could have been this.
Massey? Oh, what a pretty little girl. Is this the panda she was talking about?
Or one just like it. Panda that walks in the rain.
Barnaby, you don't think she was imagining it all, do you? I mean, the panda and the voices?
It's possible that Dan Parker heard the same voice. Let's go look in the kitchen. I think I have a loaf of bread in the freezer, is what she said.
Well, she was right about the bread.
She wouldn't be scared speechless by a loaf of frozen bread.
What's that?
Get me that picture from the living room. Looks like our panda could have come in out of the rain.
When she opened the freezer door.
You can find me a knife.
She said one eye was loose.
Kay Lewiston has been seeing and hearing things that are real, not imagined. I want you to do some checking for me, real fast.
I can't stay here overnight, Anne.
Calm down.
Where's Vincent?
I can't get in touch with Vincent. I have tried for 2 hours, but I'm sure he'd want you to stay right here.
I can't. I can't stay in this place.
All right. I'll take you home. Maybe he'll be there when we get there.
Just want to get out of here.
No, this way.
Vincent isn't here.
He'll be here. You'll see.
I don't want to go to bed. I want to wait for Vincent.
If you think I'm going to sit and grow old with you waiting for Vincent, I operate a drive-home tuck-in service, that's all. Now get undressed and get into a robe. I'll draw you a nice warm bath.
Mommy, please. It hurts. Help me. Mommy.
Anne! What is it? What's the matter?
Didn't you hear it?
Hear what?
Listen.
Mommy, help me.
There. Did you hear it?
Kay, I didn't hear anything. Get hold of yourself. The bath will help you relax. The sounds will go away.
Please, Mommy, it hurts. Help me, Mommy. Mommy. Please, Mommy. I'm hurt. It hurts.
Kay! Do you hear me, Kay?
In the closet, Sandy's teddy bear.
There's nothing in there. You're not well, Kay. We know that, don't we? You're not going to get well. Never. We know that now, don't we?
I can't live this way. I want to die.
I know. I understand.
I want to be with Sandy. Die. I want to die.
Mommy? Here I am, Mommy.
No, please don't. Please don't.
I'll help you. It'll all be over. No more voices. No more pain. Don't worry, Kay. It's all so easy. Come on. Vincent. Please, where are you? Vincent? Don't worry about Vincent. He'll be fine with me. He needs a strong woman. Oh, please don't, Sandy. Here you are, Kay. It's all so easy. The door will be locked and no one will know. Go on, take it. Go on, Kay.
Mommy. Mommy, help me. Mommy, help me.
I miss my baby.
You'll see your baby. Not long now. And don't worry about Vincent.
You're very talented, Miss Danvers, but I don't think your talent quite extends to a perfect murder.
No! Oh, Vincent, I'm so glad you're here. You don't know what's been going on. You've got to get me out of here immediately.
You're not going anywhere, Ann. You're not going anywhere.
All of you. You were all in on this together.
Why, Ann? Why would you do this?
Why?
Yes, I want to know why you did it.
Because I love you. She bought you. A weak, silly woman falling apart like a fragile doll over a child. You need a strong woman. You need me. You need me.
Operator, give me the sheriff.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Jessica Walter, Lawrence Pressman, William Shallert, special guest star Peter Mark Richmond. Tonight's episode, Dead Man's Run.
Hurt, ma'am?
I told him he was going too fast.
Are you hurt?
He lost control.
Better put this on. Now, can you tell me your name?
Mrs. Bernice Kellner.
Is the driver your husband?
Yes.
Dead. Broken neck, it appears.
See if you can reach his coat, huh?
Yeah.
Woman's his wife. Name's Kellner.
I'll go talk to her.
Lloyd C. Kellner.
Her name's familiar.
Yeah. I think it's been in the papers recently. Would you take him back to my place? Sorry, Miss Kellner. My name is Friels, and I'm the county coroner and a mortician. And if you wish, I could take care of your husband until you make final arrangements.
Please. services won't be necessary. There are no next of kin beside myself. I'll offer prayers in my own way.
I understand.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've been in touch with the San Francisco Police Department. Lloyd Kellner's wanted there on a felony warrant for embezzlement.
That's not true. He never took a penny from the company.
Mrs. Kellner.
It was bad mismanagement.
Mrs. Kellner, please. I'm not accusing your husband. I have simply been asked by San Francisco for his fingerprints.
Even dead, they won't let him rest.
They need his prints to clear the warrant. It'll only take a moment, Mrs. Kellner.
Exactly what did Kellner do?
He was controller of some company that went bust until I got from Frisco. Are you handling the burial?
Yep. She wants him cremated.
Now I remember his picture. A lot of people lost money when that company went under. Thank you, Mrs. Kellner. Please accept my sympathy.
He's freezing. I told you that dry ice was overdoing it.
He's fine. Shaking off the effects of the depressant faster than I counted on.
He could have frozen to death.
You have the rest of the money with you?
Would you mind if we got some life into him first?
He's coming around. Congratulations, Mr. Kellner. You're officially a corpse.
We did it.
It'll take the federal attorneys months to put all the pieces together. But the total losses are certain to be upward of $60 million. Thanks, Betty.
How does a big investment house get away with this kind of manipulation?
Simple. Just declare long-term receivables as profits and investors rush to your door. But the recent market crunch proved it was a roller coaster ride for the stockholders.
What about that Richard Stamens himself, the company president?
Apparently, he took the same bath as the stockholders. He's in personal bankruptcy now. Bad business judgment would be the extent of his responsibility. But his controller, this Lloyd Kellner, well, that's a different matter.
With Kellner killed in the car accident, won't proving the embezzlement charge be difficult?
And really a moot point now. You see, the stockholders who have retained me as their counsel want some assurance that this Lloyd C. Kellner was not putting away a substantial nest egg during the past 6 months. Evidence points to the existence of a nest egg. Mr. Jones, we want you to find that nest egg.
Between 3 and 4 million, you tell me.
Based on the false entries already uncovered, we're in that neighborhood. We have a hunch it'll be in negotiable currency. Embezzlement of this kind following that pattern.
I suppose if your intention is to run, cash would be the easiest way to handle it.
Well, I'll leave those papers with you, and please, if there are any questions, call me.
Yes, I will, Mr. Moore.
Thanks for the coffee, Betty.
Oh, you're welcome.
And good luck, Mr. Jones.
What I'm going to miss most is that mustache.
How did Stamen sound? Like it's a stall?
I'm not sure. Loose ends to settle, whatever that means. How do the contacts feel?
Getting used to them. Why didn't you nail him? Exactly when he'd have that money ready.
Well, I couldn't say too much over the phone. Said I'd be over there later for a chat. There. Let's see. Wow. 10 years younger. I'm jealous. And such lovely green eyes. Hey, cool. Isn't that the way the kids put it these days? As a married woman, I'm tempted to make a play myself. I'm going to watch you like a hawk when we get to Acapulco. Why can't a woman shed 10 years so easily?
That's because you shed them 10 years ago.
Ouch.
Those loose end statements needs to settle. Get over there and let him know he's got a deadline to produce that cash. Don't be afraid to tell him he's not going to play any games with us.
I don't see how he can afford to double-cross us.
For $1 million in cash, anybody will double-cross anybody.
Present company accepted, I hope.
They just might wind up insuring you for $1 million.
Mr. Friels? Yes? What can I do for you?
I'm Barnaby Jones, private investigator. Hope I'm not interfering with your work.
Oh, no. Oh, of course not, Mr. Jones.
Mighty pretty country you got around here. Guess you've had some excitement with the Lloyd Kellner death.
Well, Mr. Jones, I already talked to some officials down from San Francisco.
Yes, I read those reports. I'll only take a minute of your time.
All right.
Did it go well?
Fine. Richard.
How's Lloyd's appearance? Could he get by a casual meeting with, say, an old friend?
You siphoned $4 million from the company. Lloyd spending a half year working on those books so he alone could take the blame, leaving you free to claim you were as much a victim as the stockholders. Our share of 25%, or $1 million, was firmly agreed to. Are you getting greedy?
Don't ever change, Bernice. Always direct and to the point. Remember the first day I hired you as my secretary?
Richard.
All right. We'll talk about money. It'll take 48 hours to have a transfer down here. Now, let's talk about a little flaw in our otherwise perfectly well-made plans.
Flaw?
Something I don't want you to mention to Lloyd. He's been declared dead, and the search for him is stopped. Have you thought about what would happen if his little masquerade were uncovered?
Well, we'll be in Mexico. His appearance is entirely changed.
Yeah, but there's no guarantee that he might not someday be recognized. Now, you think about that, Bernice. Every time you walk the streets with him, go into any public place, you'll never be quite sure when it could happen.
We intended living almost as recluses for a year or two.
All right. Let's set that aside for a minute. Did you know that I was completely destroyed when I found out that you had eloped with Lloyd? All I could think of was I had lost you.
I didn't know. I'm touched. I'm flattered.
I've often wondered if some feeling for me lingered on after your marriage. Are you afraid to answer that, Bernice?
Well, I am married now, Richard.
Yes, you're married to a time bomb ticking away. And there's no question it'll explode, only when.
This is suddenly becoming frightening. The thought never occurred to me.
With Lloyd, you could face prison. Maybe all of your best years taken away from you. With me, there is no hiding. There is no place we can't go. Nothing we can't do.
What are you talking about? What about Lloyd?
He's been declared dead. Simply think of him that way. A dead man.
I've often thought back to how it might have been.
Statement? I'm Barnaby Jones.
Oh, yes, Mr. Jones. I understand you've been retained by the attorney, Mr. Moore.
Yes, he gave me your address, but nobody answered the bell. Nice place you have here.
Nice place my creditors have, you mean? Come on in.
Thanks.
I like to play a little early morning golf, kind of clears out the cobwebs. What can I do for you, Mr. Jones?
Well, you're possibly aware that my interest in the case is in trying to track down any company money the late Mr. Kellner may have been able to put away. You had a very close association with him. Got any ideas?
Well, frankly, our association wasn't all that close. Would you care for a glass of tomato juice? Or something stronger, if you'd like.
No, thanks. I just had breakfast.
Well, this is my breakfast. Tomato juice and vitamin pills.
Matter of routine, I like to have an overall picture of the case. Now, in the last 6 months during which Mr. Kellner may have taken money from the company, were you aware of any sudden new friends, any new faces you can recall?
No, I doubt if I would have taken any notice.
Generally, when someone plans to embezzle a large amount of money, they have to be free to move around and put it somewhere, or have someone else do it for them. We've been able to establish that Mr. and Mrs. Kellner stuck pretty close to home the last 6 months.
Well, I'll tell you frankly, Mr. Jones, the whole subject of Lloyd Kellner is becoming very distasteful to me. Now, granted, I left too many decisions up to him, and I'm as much to blame for being in the hands of my creditors today. But an embezzler is worse than a common thief. Preys on trust. Kellner certainly preyed on mine.
Yes, I can understand how you feel.
I've lost everything. There are attachments against my house, my cars, paintings I've collected over the years. I've even been forced to dismiss my servants. I'm left with my personal clothing and my pets. I had to convince the appraiser my little pets needed their home.
Well, this certainly is a pretty arrangement.
Thank you. Is there anything else, Mr. Jones? I do have some other appointments.
I understand that Mrs. Kellner is living down at the marina. You think of any reason why she wouldn't have gone back to San Francisco?
Well, she's staying at a condominium apartment the company bought about 6 months ago. It's seldom used, so I suggested she use it to kind of rest up, you know, recover from her ordeal.
Do you have any friends down here you know of?
Well, I count myself as a friend. I'm certainly not holding against her the thievery of her husband. There are no other friends here that I know of.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Stevens.
You're welcome.
Mr. Friels.
Your husband's ashes, Mrs. Kellner.
What? Please come in.
Just a little personal service. Delivering the urn to the bereaved wife. Final detail. Should anyone question you about Mr. Kellner's ashes?
Yes, we should have thought of that. Sorry you had such a long trip. Couldn't you have mailed it?
I thought it important enough to deliver it in person.
I do appreciate your trouble.
There's a charge for the urn and the delivery.
Certainly, I'll get my wallet.
You might wish to rent a boat, dispose of the ashes at sea.
It's a good idea. I'll take care of that. How much do I owe you?
$25,000. Say, you got a marvelous view.
You're in this as deep as we are.
But no deeper than before. I'm a modest man, Miss Kellner. I live very modestly. Now, someone else who smelled millions of dollars at stake might have asked for, say, a whole million. But not me. You paid $25,000. Another $25,000 rounds it out to a nice sounding 50.
But what could you do without implicating yourself?
At the present time, I'm not sure. But I think you and Mr. Kellner would want to keep me a contented man.
I'll try and get in touch with my husband. Might take a few days.
I'll drop back Saturday morning. 10 o'clock sharp. That's sufficient time.
What kind?
Not on the phone. And I don't think I should come to the boat anymore.
The telescope next to the undersea gardens. 10 minutes.
Miss Kellner, I didn't mean to startle you. My name is Jones, Barnaby Jones. I thought possibly Mr. Moore might have told you that you'd be hearing from me.
Look, Mr. Jones, if you're another attorney...
No, a private investigator. I can see that you're on your way somewhere. If this is inconvenient, we could do it another time.
I was going shopping.
Well, I don't have many questions. Why don't I just walk along?
I knew very little about my husband's affairs, but no one will ever convince me he was involved in any wrongdoing.
Well, let me say again, Mrs. Kellner, I'm not here to pass judgment on anyone. I'm just trying to gather a few facts. Oh, incidentally, I saw the mortician, Mr. Friels, near your apartment. I suppose he dropped in on you.
Yes, he brought my husband's ashes to me.
Kind of a long trip for him.
He's very kind.
Well, I won't bother you anymore. The desert road where the accident occurred, there's some question about where you were headed.
To a motel. To discuss the terrible situation Lloyd found himself in.
Is there a motel on that road? I drove through there yesterday. I must have missed it.
No, Mr. Jones. There was no motel on that road. Lloyd had made a wrong turn. he discovered too late we were on the wrong road, which was the reason he was traveling so fast, trying to make up lost time getting back to the main highway.
I see. Well, thank you very much for your time.
His name is Jones. He's a private investigator.
What did he want?
What everyone else wants without coming right out with it. Any information leading to that money. He doesn't worry me, but Friels does.
Friels called?
Came in person. I have your ashes in an urn. The delivery charge is $25,000.
What'd you tell him?
That it would take time to raise the money. He's returning Saturday morning for it.
I'll take care of it.
If you're here for the services, sir, I'm sorry they're over.
Yes, I know.
Well, it's rather late, but if you're a friend of the deceased... Haven't we met before?
25,000 was the price.
Well, that's incredible. You look so different.
There's only 10 there. That's all I could raise in such short notice. Can we come to terms?
What kind?
Well, I've got most of it in investments. Give me a month.
How do I know I'll get paid? You and your wife off Lord only knows where.
We'd never chance double-crossing you. What? I bet you've got the whole story written down and put away in your safety deposit box, haven't you?
That was the first thing I did. You made a good guess, Mr. Kellner. Well, there's 10,000 here, as near as I can tell, but let's be more specific about when and where I'm going to collect the rest.
A little scary, isn't it? A few minutes in there, and everything you were fits into a small jug.
Well, takes a little longer than a few minutes. But let's talk about how I'm getting paid.
Well, that's going to be a little complicated. You know, Friels, you'd never win any prizes for lying.
Huh?
See, that's what you should have done. You should have written out a statement and put it in your safety deposit box. Then you'd have it made. Give.
I really don't care about being paid anything more.
Oh, but I insist. And I hope you have a personal preference for cremation.
Hi, something I can do for you?
I was looking for Mr. Friel.
Well, I expect him in soon. My name's Brooks. I'm his assistant. Maybe I could help you.
Well, I want to ask him some questions about the Lloyd Kellner cremation, which took place here last Tuesday night. But I can come back in an hour.
Well, he should be back by then. We have a funeral to conduct. A cremation Tuesday night? Don't you mean last night?
No, last Tuesday. Mr. Kellner was killed in a car accident, and they brought him here and cremated him the same night.
Well, I wasn't here on Tuesday. I didn't get back from my vacation till yesterday, but we've had only one cremation since I left, and that was last night. Before I left on my vacation, I had this tank refilled myself. It was still full when I got back yesterday, but as you can see this morning, it's down some 20 pounds, and that's just about what we use for one cremation.
Are you saying that since your vacation, there's been only one cremation here, and that was last night?
That's right.
Oh, why don't you join me, Richard? It's refreshing.
Oh, I get my fill of it nightly. 50 laps before bed.
That's right. I forgot. The well-disciplined Richard Stamens.
That's right. Time is becoming short, Bernice.
I know. I didn't sleep last night.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
Wondering how it could be safely done.
I told you to leave that to me.
Lloyd isn't stupid, you know. He's becoming suspicious that you have no intention of paying. Incidentally, forgive me, but the business side of this, since we're to have a mutual trust here, don't you think I should have your confidence? Is there actually cash? Do you have it in banks? Under another name?
Come with me. Pretty, huh?
A colored pebble? Richard. Oh. It's beautiful.
You're looking at the most expensive fish tank in history. Top grade, finest cut. A little over $4 million. The finest quality diamonds Amsterdam had to offer. That's all ours.
The skid marks are of equal density. If Kellner had tried to turn the wheel there by turning the car over, the marks on one side would be heavier.
And lighter on the other. You think they staged this accident, don't you, Barnaby?
I haven't a shred of proof, but I don't buy all these coincidences. The telephone booth over there? It's awfully convenient. If this is a hoax, I would explain why the Kellners were on this road, a road that leads only one place, back to the highway. Would explain why Friels said he dropped off Mrs. Kellner in town but didn't know where she went. He knew exactly where she went. He took her right to her apartment.
Well, Friel should be back at the mortuary by now. How in the world are you going to confront him?
I can't. For me to say Lloyd Kellner is alive, I'd have to produce him.
What are you thinking?
I was thinking about those ashes that Friel delivered to Mrs. Kellner.
She scattered the ashes at sea?
She scattered something at sea. Now we just may never be able to prove it wasn't her dear departed.
Not a dry eye in the house.
I'd like to have been there.
It's good I wore a veil. I started to giggle.
Heartless witch. We sail at noon tomorrow. Be firm with Stamens. We want 1/3 of those diamonds.
Will do. Till noon.
Friels never returned to the mortuary.
Did you talk to the sheriff?
I was afraid to tell him what I suspected, that Friels never left the mortuary.
Barnaby, that conjures up a horrible thought.
Are you able to add anything to the file?
No. You were talking about too many coincidences? Well, I have a few more for us. With 6 months ago being the common denominator.
That's about the time Lloyd Kellner started fooling around with the company books.
The condominium apartment where Mrs. Kellner is living, that was purchased by the company 6 months ago.
Well, I can accept that as a coincidence.
All right, that's one. 6 months ago, Lloyd Kellner started taking language classes in Spanish.
Exactly 6 months ago.
And exactly 6 months ago, he became a member of a yacht club in San Francisco. And then he still had time, although I don't know how he did it, to enroll in a power squadron school. I spoke to the commodore of the school, and he said Lloyd Kellner took all of the courses right up to and including celestial navigation.
Celestial navigation. Maybe that explains why Mrs. Kellner chose this marina to get over her bereavement.
Richard, I don't know how to answer him. He wants a third of the diamonds, and he wants them now.
But I told you what story to give him. The diamonds are matching. They lose much of their value if sold separately.
Lloyd wants to meet with you.
Fine, but I told you we'd arrange it for Sunday night.
He insists on meeting you tonight. He might be getting suspicious about us. Just to pacify him, I think you should at least talk.
All right, fine. Where?
Do you know Randy's bar?
No, I never even heard of it.
It's a little complicated getting there, so you better write it down. Lloyd says he's making trouble if you don't show.
All right, hold on. Yes,
Take Sunset to the Coast Highway. Turn left.
turn left.
2 miles south, there's an overpass.
Just give me the street, Bernice. I know the area.
Beyond the overpass, there's a short right.
The street, Bernice.
You work real fine.
I'll be right over.
Good.
Why, you look beat, Barnaby.
I was up all night, Lieutenant. You think that's the way it happened? He hit his head and drowned?
I'll try to keep an open mind, but it sure looks like it. He was drinking and stumbled with that glass they're picking up out there. Some minor cuts on his leg seem to say that. Something bugging you?
You know, I was only in this room for 5 minutes that day, but I'll swear that something has been changed.
You think one of the paintings is missing? I don't know much about art, but I'd say any of these would cost me a year's salary.
No, it wasn't that. We came in, we were talking. He had been playing golf. Came over here, got himself some tomato juice. Then he came back to feed the fish. The stones.
What stones?
They're gone.
Huh?
They were in the treasure chest, kind of spilled out over the sand. About 2 or 3 dozen of them.
What kind of stones were they?
Just ordinary stone, kind of colorful. Like that.
It was on the radio. They're calling it accidental drowning.
Take your time driving down. Use back roads.
When will you be leaving?
Try to get away by noon. Still got some supplies to get aboard.
Anybody home?
Somebody invite you aboard, Mr. Jones. How did you find this boat?
That's very remarkable. You're much younger than the picture I had of you.
How'd you find it?
How'd I find the fancy flight? You know, that's a very appropriate name for a boat that's intended to take you and $3 or $4 million worth of diamonds to Mexico.
I asked you a question.
Well, it's a little complicated. Almost as complicated as you planning your own death.
Hello?
Get over here, right away. I need you. Right away.
It's surprising, Mr. Kellner, how ideas come to you. I woke up this morning and I said to myself, now, wait a minute. What would Mr. Kellner be doing that no honest boatman would be doing?
You always this chatty.
So I came up with a thought that all your transactions would have to be in cash. Even a checking account under an assumed name would be dangerous. Do you realize, Mr. Kellner, how few people pay their dock slip rentals in cash?
If you're so clever, why aren't the police here?
I have a feeling that they're on their way.
That's a bluff. You had nothing till you boarded this boat.
Oh, I had a few little things and some imagination. Am I to assume that our mortician friend, Mr. Friels, has departed for a better world?
He was a fool.
Richard Stamens was the brains behind this, wasn't he? What went wrong? A little dispute about how much your death was worth?
Oh, no.
Hold this on him.
Miss Kellner, you strike me as being rather gullible in several ways, especially the way you let Stamens con you into believing those were real diamonds.
Of course they're real.
Did you ever take a close look at one?
I'll cast off. Don't listen to him. And don't be afraid to use that gun if he moves an eyebrow.
Why would he go to the trouble of making paste diamonds?
6 months is long enough for him to dream up a way to pay you off with some nicely cut glass.
He never expected us to get our hands on them, so why would he play games?
Maybe Stamens trusted you a lot less than you thought.
Genuine. What's the point, Jones?
Well, one point is time. That could be important here. And two, I wanted to know the location of the stones. I didn't want this case to be over and find out that you had hidden $4 million somewhere. In that case, my job wouldn't be finished.
Your job is finished, Jones. Don't worry about it.
You folks know how many boats there are here in the marina?
Meaning?
Meaning that if only 1 or 2% of them have their radios on, the police switchboard ought to be all jammed up. Now, if some of you folks out there listening will just lean on your horns, it'll prove that everything's over for you two.
Is it on?
I'll cast off. If he makes a move, kill him.
I might mention, Mrs. Kellner, a police monitoring post was set up in the marina this morning.
All you did was stumble around. Lucky guesses.
If that consoles you, Mrs. Kellner?
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Epson. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Jack Cassidy, Estelle Winwood, Kathy Lee Crosby, special guest star Anne Francis. Tonight's episode, Murder in the Doll's House.
You're always scribbling, Harry.
It's a compulsion.
I thought I might flush out some birds. He used to come up here by the old water tank. It's a favorite spot of mine. Shall we up the hill?
Oh, I thought you were going to shoot me, Craig.
Oh, you writers in your imagination.
Over the phone, you said you wanted to talk.
I just wanted to tell you how much I admire your work. All of your books, Harry.
Thanks, Craig.
You really do write well, Harry. But you got too close.
The main reason that I came here to Los Angeles was for this book publishing convention, Mr. Jones. Now, Harry Doyle was supposed to meet me here. When he didn't, I called him up at the inn in Los Reyes.
When was this, Mr. Randall?
3 days ago. Now, the desk clerks keep telling me that he hasn't checked out. But nobody's seen him for the last 10 days. And I got to get back to New York.
What would he be doing in Los Reyes?
Soaking up atmosphere for his new book. Los Reyes was his old hometown. He kept sending us pages as he finished each chapter. Well, I never did get to Palm Springs. Oh, please, don't unpack.
Sorry. Did you check the police?
Sure. But, really, I'd rather not have them in if we can help it.
Embarrassing.
Listen, there was a time when Harry Doyle hit the booze pretty hard. Now, I'm worried about him. But I've got to be honest, I'm worried about the book. I want that ending, the last pages. We're setting up to run galley proofs.
What's his room number at the inn?
24. Look, there is one person there who's a good friend of Harry Doyle's, knows everybody. A girl by the name of Nancy something or other. She runs the Paper Mill bookstore. Now, you can level with her.
When you say one person, Mr. Randall, you mean Harry isn't well liked?
His last book was about Los Reyes, too. He made a bundle. Book clubs, a movie, and a flock of enemies. Frankly, there were problems.
When people run out of problems, Mr. Randall, I'll be out of business.
After graduating from Stanford, Mr. Doyle worked on the Oakland Times. Such sweet thunder is about growing up in Los Reyes. Let's see, it was bought by Hollywood, and Harry Doyle moved down here to write the screenplay, Sherman Oaks.
Does he still live there?
No, now he drifts. He's divorced. Oh, about his first book, Such Sweet Thunder, the Los Reyes paper called it Such Sour Grapes.
Be interesting to hear what they have to say about the sequel he's writing. Betty, keep calling in case Harry Doyle comes back to L.A. His agent, Writers Guild, trade papers.
All right, I'll do that. Now, listen, you be careful, all right? I mean, I hear there are a lot of fancy women up in Los Reyes.
They better be careful. They don't realize I'm always gunning for a rich divorcee. Barnaby Jones, I called in about a reservation.
Oh, yes, Mr. Jones. Welcome to the inn. If you'll just fill out this registration card, please.
Harry Doyle returned yet?
No, sir, not yet. Mr. Jones, this is Mr. Bantry, manager of the inn.
Mr. Jones?
How do you do, Mr. Bantry?
Mr. Jones is looking for Mr. Doyle.
Oh, is that so, Mr. Jones?
I represent his publisher. Do you happen to know where he is?
I have no idea. Now, Mr. Doyle takes off 2 or 3 days at a time, gathering material for his book, or whatever writers do.
Did he mention when he returned?
Oh, he never does.
Well, that's a good writer. He keeps everyone in suspense.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Hello.
Craig, it's Roy.
Yes, Roy.
You said call in case anyone came around asking about Doyle. Well, somebody just did. Name is Jones.
Well, that tells me a lot, Roy.
Says he represents Doyle's publisher.
Figures the publishers would send a man down. They got a big investment.
I don't like it, Craig.
was bound to happen, Roy. I told you that. Will you stop whining?
What do you want me to do?
Just keep your eye on him discreetly. And Roy, don't worry.
Gratuity, $1.
new novel is really fabulous. And I'm not just saying that. I'm objective. I've got to be to own a bookstore. Harry Doyle's The Sun and Children really lets the air into this town.
You mean you've read it before it's even finished?
All that he's written. To about page 300, I think. Harry asks me to read his stuff. I guess I laugh in all the right places. Are you his editor then, Mr. Jones?
No. I'm a private investigator hired by his publisher.
Why?
Find Harry and find out where's the rest of the book.
A man your age, Mr. Jones? You're a new kind of private eye.
That's a nice way of saying I'm an old kind of private eye. Miss Erdmore, to me, old age has always seemed to be 15 years older than I am.
Hi, Nancy. Miriam wanted me to pick up that new Alan Watts book.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm sold out, but I'll call her as soon as they come in. Say, maybe Craig can help you. He and Harry are old friends. Craig, this is Barnaby Jones from Los Angeles. Craig Woodridge.
How do you do, Mr. Woodridge? Jones?
Mr. Jones is a private investigator. He's looking for good old Harry Doyle.
No kidding. Well, we all know how Harry likes to take off.
You and Harry are old friends?
Yeah. Went to high school together.
Harry goes off on these trips of his alone, I take it.
Oh, yeah. Harry marches to quite a different drummer. Suddenly he'll be driving up to Morro Bay to get a look at those sea otters or backpacking in the Sierras. Shoot, I gotta be going. I work. Say, we're having a little get-together early this evening. Lots of locals. Nancy, you'll be there, and Anita's. Why, could you join us, Mr. Jones? Maybe Harry will show up, or maybe somebody there might have seen him. Informal.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Woodridge. I'll be looking forward to it.
Good. See you, Nancy.
Bye. A little get-together. Command performance is more like it. You see, it's a ritual in Los Reyes that the last Thursday of every month is set aside for Anita Woodridge's party. She's Craig's great aunt. She receives in the twilight hours, and if you're Los Reyes society, you show up or drop dead.
Very hospitable man, Mr. Woodridge. What does he do?
Stocks and bonds, and he has this crazy routine about how hard he works. Don't you believe it?
How come, if I may ask?
Connections. His father-in-law got the partnership for him.
Oh, that's Miriam's father.
Hey, you pay attention, don't you? Miriam it is. Miriam Drake. And Miriam is not only a beauty, but she comes from just the right people. And there is nothing but money, money, money. Craig's marrying the local heiress is one of those stories everybody sort of knows and talks about. You see, Craig's aunt had a fortune, but she let it slip away. Now, Craig had always expected to live in the luxury. But by the time he was out of school, the Woodridge money had run out. Thank you. And so had the Woodridge family line. Then Craig landed Miriam and saved the whole works.
What's the matter?
Outside of talking too much? Listen, I'm really worried about Harry. I wasn't before, but now you're here and you're looking for him. It's serious, isn't it?
Oh, as Mr. Woodridge says, Harry's probably just out looking at otters. Miss Erdmore, unless you have other plans, I'd like to take you to the party tonight.
I don't have a date, and if I did, I'd think about breaking it.
That's very flattering. Where and what time?
Anytime after 5 and right here.
Fine.
Listen, let me put you on hold. My secretary tells me there's a call from California. Yes, hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Jones.
I'm in Los Reyes. Looks like your hunch might just turn out to be correct. As far as the people here know, Harry's just off on another one of his jaunts.
But he must know we're waiting for those last pages.
How many has he turned in so far?
Just a minute. 301 pages, up to the end of chapter 12. Why?
Yes, checks with his carbon copy, 301.
But that can't be the end of the book.
Yeah, I know. That's what's so funny. I found another page back of his wastebasket. It's from first draft, and he just started on it. It's numbered 334.
334? Did you find any other pages up to there?
No, that's what I wanted to check.
33 pages are around there somewhere in the last chapter. Find them. Send them to me airmail, special, registered. And call me.
Yes, sir.
I mean, find Harry, too, of course. Give him hell and tell him to call me. You got it? Now, excuse me. I'm talking to Washington.
A private investigator, Craig. That's not good. Sneaking into Harry's room?
You stop worrying, Roy. He'll nose around for a week, earn his fee, and live it up on his expenses. And he'll go away. What can he find out anyway? I'm playing the nice, friendly, rather dense, rich guy for him. Showing him around the club.
You think that's smart?
Certainly it's smart. Throw him a few curves.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Look at it this way, Roy. This doesn't work. We're just gonna have to go one step further. Oh, that turns me on. Oh, I don't mean the scent you use. It's the aroma of Miriam that's underneath.
What's with you the last couple of days? You've been so playful.
I'm always playful.
Come on, Buster, you can't pull that off.
I'm not trying to pull anything off.
What people don't know about people. We've known each other all our lives. We've been married for 6 years. Still seems as if we've been walking on opposite sides of the street.
It's ridiculous, Miriam.
No, it isn't. But it doesn't matter. Most people spend all their lives walking on the other side of the street. I'm sorry, Craig.
Oh, don't ever be sorry.
I am. I've been thinking a lot about Tom Jordan lately.
You're telling me?
After all these years. I don't know. He just seems to be in my head, smiling that nutty smile of his.
Miriam, please don't dwell on the past.
I'm not dwelling on it. I like it. Maybe it's Harry Doyle. Coming back, stirring everything up. Talking about the good old days. Harry reminds me of Tom.
Well, that's crazy. They're nothing alike. Tom was a lot bigger. He was 15 pounds heavier.
Men see. Size, shape, and haircuts. Women see other things. You suppose Harry will be there tonight?
How should I know? Probably out somewhere on a binge.
No, Harry doesn't drink like that anymore.
Well, maybe not. But you sure are lately.
Mm-hmm. Do you mind? Here we are at the Los Reyes tribal dance. It's an ancient rite.
That's a pretty good cross-section of the tribe here already. Mike, for instance. Now, Mike is our top polo player. Mucho machismo. But he has a secret. For a long time, no girl over 25 could bring Mike to those ecstatic heights he enjoys so much. Then they had to be 20. And now Mike needs his young girls in bunches.
And over there, Mr. Jones, is Louise. The lady known as Lou has an insatiable appetite for lifeguards, beach boys, delivery boys. if you think that Nancy and I are just a couple of witchy gossips, everyone knows. Especially after what Harry did in his first book.
Indirectly, of course.
Seems to me nobody around here would mind too much if his new book was never printed.
Here she comes. Craig's great Aunt Anita.
Harry, are you? Of course. And Phil and Helen. Nice to see you, Phil. Helen, I've loved your work over the years.
What's the doll?
Aunt Anita has hundreds of dolls. She talks to them. She feeds them. She buys them clothes. I guess she likes them because they don't give her any arguments.
Anita's a bit odd, but she's still the matriarch of Los Reyes.
How is she, Craig?
She asked me about going out on a picnic, which took place about 25 years ago, so I'd say Anthony is pretty much the same.
Harry was always fascinated by her.
Is she in either of the books?
Oh, every one of the old guard is in Harry's book. More or less.
Hey, about those missing pages, I was just thinking. Harry works once in a while in my place. Your friend and mine, Roy Bantry, complains that Harry's typing at night annoys the guests. Maybe those pages are in his stuff up there. He's not exactly famous for neatness.
Well, could we go take a look now?
Want to?
Why? Leave the party? It's just beginning to roll.
Downhill.
Jones, what about a little golf tomorrow?
Well,
if not golf, what about shooting some skiing?
Well, that's more my speed. Thanks.
Great. About 11. Ski club, anybody at the inn can tell you where it is.
You people at Los Reyes are most hospitable. Thank you. Good night. Good night, Mrs. Woodbridge.
Good night, Mr. Jones.
Good night.
Good night.
This 12% wine doesn't seem to be what the doctor ordered.
1 double scotch coming straight from the bar.
No criticism?
You're a big girl, Mary.
There can't be other pages. I keep tabs on that carbon in Doyle's room.
You lean too hard on him about the noise. He's been working over at Nancy, she said.
He was keeping my guests awake.
Well, now Mr. Jones and Nancy are on the way over to the paper mill. You follow them. It's getting dark in another half hour. And try and find out if they come up with something.
The bar guarantee this to have a bell?
I don't think anybody can guarantee your bells any longer.
I thought maybe the champagne would do it. It isn't really a bell. I don't know what it is. But it does ring. Then everything's quiet, peaceful, for a little while. You know, I think your Aunt Anita maybe has the right idea. She always seems so happy somehow.
You call that happy?
You know, when things went sour. When Tom Jordan drowned.
Thanks a lot. That's when we got married.
Sour. They've never really been sweet since. Have they, darling?
Mostly research stuff, looks like. More research stuff.
Roy Bantry. Who was first to reach the deep waters where Tom Jordan These are all about Tom Jordan's water skiing accident.
Mm-hmm. He and Miriam were engaged, you know. Then about 6 months after he drowned, Miriam married Craig. Well, that looks like about everything, Barnaby.
Yeah. Say, do you mind if I hold on to these for a day or so?
Sure. And I'm sorry I wasn't any more help.
Say, you're my date. Can I take you home?
No, thanks. I've got a few things to do around here. But it was a nice date.
Yeah. Me too. Good night.
Night. But they took money, too.
Just a cover.
You think Craig had someone follow us?
He knew we were coming here. And why?
But who slugged you?
I don't know. Those missing pages of that book must be pretty hot. I've got to find them.
These clippings don't mean a thing. Everybody knows the newspaper version.
The missing pages might not say anything either.
Yeah, they might. Remember, Harry talked to my dear old aunt.
Your Aunt Anita is all fuzzy. She'll never remember.
Oh, don't you kid yourself. That old dame still has her moments of clarity.
So, what do we do?
Watch, Jones. He's in Harry's footsteps.
Ah, Mr. Bantry. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what can I do for you, Mr. Jones?
Oh, I wanted to tell you how much I'm enjoying your service. It's very personal.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Anything I can do to make your stay more pleasant?
Well, yes, there is. Since you were the first on the scene when Tom Jordan was drowned.
Oh, that was so long ago. Why are you interested?
Well, it's part of the town history, practically, and I wanted to talk to an eyewitness.
Well, let's see. I was fishing the lake in a rowboat. It's a good bass lake, that Lake Emerald. Craig Woodrich and Tom Jordan were water skiing. Tom was skiing, Craig was driving the boat. Jordan lost control around a turn, hit a buoy, knocked him unconscious, sank like a stone. Oh, it was a terrible tragedy.
And Jordan went under before Craig could get to him?
That's correct. Before Craig Woodrich could get back. Of course, they were going pretty fast. Craig had to make a big turn to come back.
And you were the only witness?
Correct. Nobody else out there fishing that time of the morning.
Newspapers at the time said that you were working as a clerk in a liquor store.
Oh, I've had lots of jobs. Food, beverages.
Now you're an innkeeper.
Right.
With a place of your own. It is your own, isn't it? Fee title, according to your record, paid in full. It's quite a success story. Well, pay you to work hard and save your money.
Craig's always late. I don't quite know how to say this. Last night, Nancy and I did a little talking out of school. Thank you.
Yes, I know how it is. Sometimes there's a lot to be said in a lady's favor, but the other's a lot more interesting. I wanted you to fill me in anyway. Not that I like to poke around in the past.
Oh, I just got back from there.
What can you tell me about the water skiing accident?
Harry asked me all about that, too. Listen, where is that guy? Does anybody know?
Not a clue.
I didn't see it. I was taking a tennis lesson when it happened. And when Roy Bantry called from the dock for more help, we all rushed down. But it was too late. Craig was wonderful. He dived and dived trying to reach Tom. He nearly passed out. When they finally did grapple Tom's body, it was too late.
I'm sorry to bring this up.
It was just such a shock, you know. You know Tom and I were engaged. We were going to be married in a month. It was a shock for the whole town. And Anita more than anybody.
Really?
In lots of ways, she was closer to Tom and me than our own parents, even. She really took Tom's death badly. That's when she started staying in. Working on her doll collection. She didn't even leave the house when Craig and I were married.
I may want to talk to her. You think it'll be all right?
Sure.
Well, good morning, Jones. Ready for a little shooting?
Certainly, Mr. Woodridge. Raring to go.
Good.
What do I wish you to? Happy skeets?
Let's go, huh? Oh, is that what you're having straight?
It's good for the eyesight and reflexes.
I must say you have quite a background for an investigator, Jones. Graduate school, degree in forensics.
You checked me out.
I had to. It's a private club.
Well, Mr. Woodridge, degrees are nice to hang on your wall. I'm glad I have mine, but I've always tried not to let book learning interfere with my education. Shall we get after these clay pigeons?
That's what we're here for. Your Honor, sir.
Thank you. Pull!
Good shooting, Jones. Pull!
You're not bad yourself. You and Roy Bantry have been friends a long time.
You mean Bantry from the inn? Yes.
Ever since the water skiing accident.
About then. Pull.
Shame you couldn't have reached Jordan on time.
Well, I tried.
Pull! Yes, I know you tried. Miriam told me. She's very proud of you. Said you risked your life to save him.
Well, naturally, of course, Could we shoot? I mean, I don't see what this has to do with anything.
Hey, chums. But let me show you how that's done.
Are you crazy? You want to kill somebody?
Come on, Craig. Let me have a go at it.
Miriam.
Here, hold my drink.
Quiet.
Oh, oh. Oh, that beautiful scotch.
Why don't you go sit down?
Thought you knew my great-grandmother was Annie Oakley.
One back to your watering hole.
I'll get some more shells.
really think you have something, huh?
Could be, could be. Jacket.
Jacket.
Human hair, oily. Scalp hair, the comb. One from the comb fell out naturally, the other one was pulled out. You notice on the hair that was pulled out, that's the one on the top. The root is full and seems to have traces of blood on it.
They look identical.
Same diameter, similar medulla. Both hairs came from Harry Doyle, one from his comb, the other from the jacket of the suspect. Now, the third hair, the black one, that didn't come from Harry's comb. I found it on the lapel of Harry's jacket. Human hair. Funny, it's not oily. Cut on one end, something, not a root on the other. Oriental hair. Perfectly round, definite medulla.
Well, that's why their hair hangs so beautifully.
Oriental hair. Cut on one end, something, not a root on the other. Glue. Doll's hair.
With all this water skiing stuff and taking care of me, he's not just some old character you can file and forget. He's trouble, Craig.
Where is he now?
I don't know where he is every minute.
I'm going out to my Ananitas. You let me know as soon as he gets back to the inn.
Craig, I have a business to run.
Bantry, you do as I tell you to do.
What is this with you and Roy Bantry? What's going on?
There's nothing going on.
Where are you going?
Out.
When will you be back?
I have no idea.
Are you going to look for Harry?
I'm not really interested in Harry.
Craig, where is he?
How should I know? You get off my back about Harry.
You do know. Why won't you tell me? Hello?
Oh, Miriam. Is Craig there?
No, he isn't.
Has he left for his aunt's house yet?
He didn't say.
Oh. Well, thank you, Miriam. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
This is Tosho from Kyoto. A favorite of mine, aren't you, Tosho?
Harry Doyle must have liked Toshu, too.
Oh, he likes all my little friends.
You had a nice visit with Mr. Doyle.
Oh, yes, it's so pleasant talking to him. He's so kind. He asked for my help.
Oh? With what?
He's a writer, you know, Mr. Doyle is. Oh, yes, a famous one.
Well, then you helped him with his novel.
Well, he said he was going to write about my friends. My real friends. Now, you come on over and let me introduce you. Girls, this is Mr. Jones.
How do you do?
That's Betty. That's Fran. That's Edith. And that's Susie. Mr. Jones is a friend of Mr. Doyle's. Do you remember the nice parties we had with Mr. Doyle?
Mrs. Woodbridge, who's this in the bed? The young man?
That's Craig. Poor Craig. He's sick.
Really? Craig? Why is he sick?
The doctors don't know. The terrible thing is that Craig doesn't even know he's sick. Now, I'm going over the master bedroom. Will you excuse me if I...
Surely. it said on the floor. Looks like a piece of manuscript paper.
No, dear. That's a drop cloth to keep the paint from getting on the rug.
This is one of Harry Doyle's manuscript pages.
Oh, dear. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought... Did I get any paint on it?
Yes, a little, but it doesn't matter. Do you have the rest of the pages?
Yes. Mr. Doyle said he wanted to be perfectly sure about... It was somewhere here. Mr. Doyle and I are working on it. He was going to be back, Wednesday. Yes, next Wednesday. Oh, you found it. Good.
Oh, do you mind if I read it?
Why, of course not. It's beautifully written. Just make yourself at home.
It is beautifully written.
What did I tell you?
There's a part here that confuses me a little.
What's that, dear?
What about Tom Jordan? The character that would be Craig in real life let Tom drown. He didn't try to help him. That Craig let Tom drown.
Yes, it's true. Terrible, but true. That's why Craig is sick. The difference between Craig and me is, well, I'm sick, but I know that I am. And that's why I hope Craig will get better soon. Mr. Doyle does too. It's time. It was the lies that made Craig sick. At first it seemed all right, but of course it never was. Craig came and told me, and we both kept the secret. But when lies have been buried too long, they fester, they rankle. Harry Doyle is right. It's time to let in some light.
Yes, but not now, Auntie. Mr. Jones and I are going to hunt some pheasants.
Oh, wonderful. We haven't had any fresh game in such a long time. Good hunting.
Yes, of course, you go on with what you're doing, Aunt.
Oh, my, yes, I've got all this wallpapering to do.
Of course.
So you killed Harry Doyle?
Oh, could old Harry Doyle get himself killed? Where's the body?
Bet if we dig around here, we find it.
Just keep moving.
Anita knows we're out here.
Anita? I'll just have to take my chances. Right there.
I just called Aunt Anita and she told me he let Tom Jordan die. Damn you. I loved him.
Shooting's all over now.
That's sure a lousy way to get a novel written.
Yep.
quite a guy.
Wish I'd known him.
Do you have to go back right away?
No.
How would you like to go up to Morro Bay and see if we can find some sea otters?
I think that'd be a wonderful idea.
You know, I may never come back to this darn town.
Let's talk about that on the way. You know, there's something about looking at the ocean when you're thinking about your problems that makes them seem, well, not as big as you thought they were.
That sounds very comforting and very cliche.
It is a cliche. And you know why it's a cliche? Because it's true.